Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live. Streaming Live. Streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
We already know you got a box. There's zero question about that. Who's we? All of us.
20,000.
With that little attitude you got, we must have one.
Raise 20,000.
How about that?
Okay.
Wait till you see my next bet.
All right, 4 players. $57,000. Small blind, need big blind over here, please. 4-4. Option. Four players.
All in.
All in.
Trying to do. Oh yeah, no bullshitting now, right? No,
6-4.
there's no lying now.
Told you what it is. I was lying.
There's no.
Just like I didn't lie to you about the American
No, I'm just fucking around.
That's okay.
But there is no lying now.
We Tigers.
And Bears, oh my. Raised to 14,000. Three players.
Good.
Check. Check. 25,000. Raised to 11,000.
I always my wife would get to see me win again.
If she is, she's downstairs.
And big one, sir. Raised to 12,000. Raised 12,000. Raised to 35,000 now. All in, 31,000. check two. What we got? Jacks all day.
Well done, Tommy.
Don't patronize me. Nothing well done about it. Just, you gotta do.
Congratulations. It
Okay,
was a
that's
good
good.
result for
That's
you.
a good one. I like that. Well done. It's not nothing I did.
Yeah, jacked, for God's sakes. I mean, you got,
Well, it happens. You know, you get dealt two cards.
you know, you
It's
got
not like you won the lottery.
You're raised, you gotta go to 8. $8,000 to bet. Got 4 players.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
Check.
All right.
All in.
Yeah, no. 12,000 to bet. Now we're all in. We're all in for 62,000. All in as well. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Go ahead and show me what you're working with.
You got it. Wait. You didn't take the,
No, no,
you
he
take the
won.
pot out.
get 62.
What do you mean?
Get 62 out. You never took it. You never took
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Nice hand.
You came before you went.
Okay. Yep.
That's when you're a smart ass guy. Fine. Like, make sure you take the chips out.
Yeah.
Did you not think that was coming?
No.
It would have been embarrassing.
Oh, he doesn't care.
No.
Well, it won't embarrass it really. No point in that.
We're talking about Trevor.
Trevor did. I mean,
Never mind.
Oh, it's Trevor?
Yeah.
Oh. Trevor don't matter either.
No, of
Doesn't
course he
matter.
doesn't matter.
all right, brother. No, sir. Almost. Now it's on you for 4,000. Raise to 10,000. All right, heads up. Check it out. 10,000 to bet. Check. What we got?
Didn't he be a flop last time? No, actually. Oh, wait,
Check it out.
Yeah.
You shoved 3 flop and play 8-3.
No, man, I gave you. Try to give it to you, man. Try to give it. I gave you that hand. You like, nah, man, I'm gonna fold this. Man. Did you play? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's probably right.
deuce. Again you did it, you asshole. I hope you heard that.
I was talking to Mike. I wasn't talking to you.
You shouldn't put it out there, not in the hand, be quiet.
See, Mike.
So you do believe in ghosts too?
Of course.
Skip, thank you. I'm okay.
You skip.
Not okay when I got a pair and all that other shit I had on that. Mikey's out. You were my pick to win the whole thing.
Tell him, Travis.
You usually should be.
Travis, nobody said you were very smart.
I should always be the favorite. I'm out. Everybody have a good one.
Now we can see if they eventually change the numbers.
What's the difference?
You got to fold now.
Some point you make the money.
Yeah, when it gets down, you know,
He's climbing a ladder already.
Now, not at my age.
It's an early ladder, right?
I'm not climbing any ladders.
Race 14. Heads up, guys. Heads up.
Hello, can you hear me
Everybody, I think we made a boo-boo. We are live. Guys, we were muted. Our apologies. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to our Friday
And
10K guarantee, $130 buy-in.
What would we do without you, Ann? I mean, we were here for the last
Guys, we were breaking
20
down
minutes.
all of the action, not knowing that you could not hear
I
us.
thought for sure some
and
of
you
our
are
best
the MVP.
commentary.
Because
like,
we were breaking down a lot.
Wow. I'm kind of hurt right now.
I'm upset because we had some good discussions going on there. But thank you to Ann for joining us. Everyone in the chat. Welcome to our tournament, our Friday coverage of our 10K guarantee. We ended up crushing the guarantee as usual. 148 entries. We are down to 25 players. We want to get you guys into the action at the feature table. Mike was just eliminated in 26th place. One of our cash game regulars. And haven't missed too much action so far. There's only been 2 knockouts since the stream has begun, but
Only 2?
Only 2.
What? I mean, yeah, listen, I mean, what happened was Mike lost a hand that left him crippled with 11K. So, and then he lost the all-in shove ace deuce. What were we talking about?
Well, we were talking about just like, the hands that were playing ace, king, jacks, floating in position, the importance of raising before the flop.
Yeah, all standard poker skills, like what you're supposed to do in tournaments. Just the basics, a lot of players don't do. We talked about like if you're gonna bluff the river, you should definitely bet the turn. One of those issues.
Yeah, the stream opened up. I mean, players were limping a lot before the flop, even with some pretty good hands. So, not something that we typically see on stream. But
right. All right, we're heads up here. Stream catching up. 2 players in the hand. The flop is 7-4 ace king. Scott got king 10. Al bets out though, 10K. Scott's like, all right, I'll call you. See the river. And there's an A for you. So Scott's got the check mark, and Al checks, and there's your showdown. A pair is good for the pot. Wow, what a bummer. We said some nice things. We'll repeat this. Shout out to That's All Josh for getting some new headphones. Can hear you on both the table and the phone. All right, great. So I was coaching, a little bit of coaching, not necessarily. Just repeating some of the things I think is good for poker if you're playing.
Things to keep in mind throughout, in the middle of a hand.
Right.
Good habits to develop, When you have an aggressive player on your left, which does happen occasionally, you want to limp a little bit more often, but usually you want to just be the aggressor and allow yourself to bluff a little bit more. It's unfortunate Mike got knocked out because we would have had some interesting table talk. I would feel these guys seem pretty quiet.
Very.
But
very
we're
quiet.
one to talk because we were pretty quiet for like a half hour.
Oh,
So
man.
sorry, guys.
And I have the stream on, too, the phone. That's just crazy.
That's what it was. We had the stream on, too, on our phones, and we didn't even notice that. That's wild.
Well, that's okay. Listen, that's the thing about poker. Same thing with broadcasting. You know, forget the past, the mistakes that you made, and just continue on like you just started. Focus on the present moment, the hand in front of you, and keep going forward. So that's all we can do.
So we are paying out 15 spots today. 15th will min cash for $250. First place is getting $4,145, around $15,000 in the prize pool. So everyone that makes the final table will have 374 locked up. And our raffle giveaway is tomorrow.
Yes, that's the thing. Like I said, last week we had 170, I think 77, 174 players. This week a little under that guarantee that we normally have. I mean, not we crushed the guarantee, but we have like 180, I think, average. So, but because of Saturday, tomorrow, we're giving away $15,000. I think everyone's just locked up to come tomorrow. So,
Yep, giving away $15,000. The biggest giveaway will be at 6 o'clock. We're giving away $5,000. So if you can't make the entire day, at least be here for that.
right.
Because the horror stories of people getting their names called and
Not being here for that hour, I
to
know.
claim your prize when they're a regular, it happens every month.
It's crazy how much it happens. How many
That's-
names we go through before someone goes, "That's me."
Oh, and when I hear my buddy called, I absolutely let him know that he choked. He fumbled the bag.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Tommy raising under the gun with ace-10 off. Skip's just going to flat right behind him. We're going to go heads up to a flop. Both players end up flopping middle pair. And Tommy does decide to just check.
55.
Skip pretty confident in his hand. Bets over almost twice the pot. And now Tommy's in kind of an interesting spot because he only has 80K left.
Right. If you missed it earlier, Tommy did triple up with pocket jacks. We talked about that hand and ace king, how good it is in a tournament. And this one he lets go. So on to the next one. Down to 25 players in the right top-hand corner. It shows you 148 how many entries we had, 25 left currently. We are on a half an hour delay. Pick and choose your battles, that's for sure. Good timing and good cards. Nothing feels better. Just
While you're getting a massage, too.
yeah, Ann says she doesn't like it though. PTSD massages get you all riled up. So soothing. She's a soothing.
Hey, if you're a tournament player and you're putting in a lot of hours, I don't blame you, man.
Yeah.
You need a massage, get one.
So Monty on the table right now, 252K. Probably the chip leader on this table. Just the feature table that we're showing right now.
So Skip ends up limping under the gun with queen nine of spades. Ken is probably just going to flat as well, or did he raise? Or he did min click to 8,000, and now Scott's going to be right behind him on the button with ace king. I assume he's putting in a 3-bet.
Yeah,
He is
so
going
far
to.
ace king, we've seen it 3 times, and it's 2 for 2, and this could be 3 for 3. Ace king has been a monster.
He's going to 3-bet to 24,000.
It's a solid bet. And that's
No.
twice ace king has been on the button. That's like right,
Yeah,
good
nice when you
cards,
have
good
it in
position.
position.
Yeah.
And
Ken's
it doesn't look like he wants to get away from it.
you're not going to bully me around.
I love the way Ken puts out his chips.
Yeah. He makes the call, so we're off to a flop. King 10 for Ken. There's spades.
Scott going to be in position
Yeah, the
as
better
the
hand.
aggressor.
Oh, but look at this, though.
Both players end up getting a little bit of a piece.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. No spades, though. Ken's going to
Interesting for
fire
Ken.
out.
It's going to lead into that.
I don't like that
Lead
bet.
into, I don't, yeah.
Someone raises, you got to put them on ace, right? Kinda?
Right. At least, a large portion of their hands are going to contain an ace.
Yeah, all right. We'll see. Maybe Ken knows something we don't know. 10 on the turn.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We did not know that.
Oh, I kind of did.
That's sick.
Ken
Now Scott is going to be massively tilted. 'Cause
No
you're not
s-
putting him on a 10.
No.
You're not. When he leads into you on that
Right.
flop,
You
you're
think
thinking
that's a perfect
you're
card for
thinking
you.
He has like ace jack or something. That is wild.
Yeah, it could get ugly.
Wonder how much Scott's going to lose here. I mean, I assume
Dude, right.
Ken's probably going to shove the river, right?
If we're in
he
that
just flats?
if we're in that spot, we're definitely raising. I mean, it could be a shove.
I mean, that is you're right, because you got to think what hands is Ken leaning
Just
in,
a flat call.
Right, he could be maybe leading with a flush draw.
I was
going
going
to
to say a diamond
now
would
a
save
jack
him money.
might save him something if he had
King
putting
queen
him on
there
ace jack or
straight.
king queen.
Right.
But
Oh boy.
see, that's the Ken I
That's
know,
the-
just with authority.
Poros.
I wanna
God.
see- I wanna see-
Oh, he
Oh,
can't let
man,
go of
he
the
can't get away.
hand.
He's
There
gonna
you
be massively
go,
tilted.
buddy. That's brutal. That's when poker's so hard, though. Like you do the right thing.
I mean, what are you gonna do, bro? I'm never putting him on a 10 there.
We're saying something. All right. It was all in the call. What? Okay, so
Oh,
Ken
it wa-
bet first, and he just said, "I call. I
Yeah,
want to see it."
and
So he, does
he
have
probably
chips.
thought he didn't know that
Ken
Ken didn't
thought
have
it was
him
all
covered.
in.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
So he's not gonna
verbiage
be eliminated, but yeah, that's
verbiage
why
saved
always
him there.
verbalize, guys, your actions.
Woo.
Save you some chips.
Man, that's when it gets you. Like when you're playing tournaments, you just want to scratch your head and just go, "Why?"
I mean, right? You did really nothing wrong. You 3-bet pre-flop. He leads into you. Could have advocated for raising though on the flop, and that's really the only thing that he could have done differently. Is I
Yeah.
probably would have ended up raising because I'm like, if he would have flopped 2 pairs, say Ken would have flopped 2 pair,
Right.
He's probably just going to check that over to me.
Maybe.
So
It's a good logic there. I mean, if you're trapping, sometimes you trap, you let the person bluff off. So I don't really think Scott did anything wrong there because that's a play I might have done myself. And then the 10, you just
with a
think,
flush draw out there too. I
yeah,
mean,
it's
but
thought of
even then, it's like
possibilities.
nothing wrong with flatting. Just
It's just
horrible run out.
Yeah.
So super gross.
Not for Ken though.
Yeah, no, Ken's like, no, I knew it was coming.
Just had a
I just
feeling.
knew.
But did you see the way the bet comes out, though? There's a tell there. There's a confidence tell that tells you that, okay, he's not bluffing. He actually has he has a really premium hand. I mean, the 10 helped him, and it's leveled. Like, he boosted.
The way he places chips out on the river, I want to see him do that if he's bluffing.
Right.
I'm curious
you.
to see if he'll bet the same way.
Right. If that's a thing that you should really pay attention to. If you play the same people on the same, like, on a week-to-week
for sure.
basis. Rebel, I know you put an emoji out there. I don't know what it's. Something with the new headphones. Yes, we were so happy. We are definitely happy with new headphones.
Thank you to our higher-ups for the new headphones. They feel incredible. They sound incredible. Thank you so much. We will take care of them.
And with that, the blinds have gone up 3,000, 6,000. Yeah, you come to work. Not that the old headphones are really bad, but
I mean, these are just incredible.
It's like kids at Christmas. You're like, whoa, new.
Oh, I was super excited.
Yeah, me too.
When I saw them.
And then we were on mute for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Good God.
That's my.
When are we ever gonna learn?
I got it. Yeah. Because there's like 15 things we have to check before we start, and that was the one thing we didn't check. Couldn't see it.
Anyways.
But anyway, we are not perfect. We move on.
Right.
To sum up what we said, there's a lot of money to be had here, so come on out and play some poker.
Yeah, listen, if you don't have any raffle tickets for tomorrow, today's your last chance to get them, and we have high hands every 15 minutes till midnight, so you got plenty of time to get yourself a free raffle ticket.
And we have our progressives still going too. I mean, those last after midnight as well. So just because the high hand ends doesn't mean the progressives end.
Right, those progressives are great.
I mean, a Royal and Diamonds is paying out $2,500
Oof.
on top of the high hand if you
Right.
happen to hit that as well.
$400 high hand every 15
Yeah,
minutes.
an A high straight flush is $2,700.
Oof.
Hasn't been hit yet, so assuming you win the high end as well, you're looking at $3,100.
What's the 7 high straight flush pay?
The 7 high straight flush is paying out $300
Oh, okay. Because I dealt that yesterday after.
after midnight. Or, yeah. Been there, done that.
Your blind's at 3,000, 6,000. We did say some of the regulars, some of the same familiar faces on the table.
And are you on the pay rate? I'll try to put in a word for you, man. We appreciate you being here.
No, listen, I mean, it could have been an hour of us commentating without any sound, without you input, so thank you very much.
Scott is going to be all in as the short stack for 10K, less than 2 big blinds. Blinds are 3,000, 6,000.
Not a bad hand to do it with. I mean, I
Yeah.
kind of like the hand.
Scott
so.
losing, that big hand to Ken with ace king.
And Monty in the small blind could have come along with A3. If I was Bob with ace jack, I would probably isolate a little bit. That's a premium hand.
Yeah, especially with the short stack going in and then people just flatting.
And he did. He raised it.
See,
So
Bob's a good player.
yeah, see, we concur. Just limping's okay.
I mean, as a general rule of thumb, you think you got the best hand, put more chips in the pot.
Right.
You know, that's a really basic way to look at it. At least in then tournaments, you know. Now you can get some dead money out of the way if they decide to fold. Get heads up with the short stack.
Alec is his hand though. Queen jack suited.
I mean, I like that hand too, to be honest. He is really short though.
Monty was just fooling around with A3. He's
So
never calling
Al's-
a re-raise, so
right.
he gets out of the way.
And now Al is pretty much committed. He's got 2/3 of his stack into the center. So we'll
So I'll
see
ask you a question. You have that much chips left. Do you just put it in? I mean,
I would have just shoved.
if you're calling,
personally,
right?
'cause you don't want to get the other person down.
Oh,
He's
he hits
hitting
the queen.
high board.
Oh, no. Scott's get the – all right, so listen. Al's going to get the side pot, but unless things change.
And, yeah, all in and call.
Yeah, ace. So it's ace queen. Is ace
Al
jack
gonna wake up to
versus
the good
queen
news
jack.
that he's a pretty big favorite, at least for
Right.
the side pot.
Right.
Going to need some help to win the main pot.
Scott's got the main in lockdown mode right now, so
Going to just have to avoid a jack.
right. Or an ace, right? Ace jack, any ace, any.
Oh
all
my
right.
God! Bob backdoored into Broadway.
Oh no!
Oh
No.
my God!
He was so upset, and then it went runner. We forgot about that. King queen.
Good grief! Scott ends up turning top two. Al being forced to commit, flopping top pair,
Poker's
and
gross.
the rich get richer
Bounty table
as two
67.
players are eliminated. Runner Broadway. Props to the dealer for that.
Props to the
Props
dealer.
to the dealer.
What?
For the carnage.
That's running good. Stop the action. Bring us some new players. Fresh blood.
We are now down to 22, just like that.
Yikes. Hopefully everyone's watching because that's a highlight of the night. That's a good question, Ann. The next moneymaker, we don't know for sure. You know, they were just in
Try to get
Vegas.
some info on that.
Yeah, they were here. They went to Vegas. It's a really good question.
Let me see if I can find something here.
I think maybe September, October, but nothing for August.
I can look on their website.
Yeah, you could. That's one way of doing it.
And she's had them all.
And itching to play some poker. Come on down. Rebel's like, come on, check it out for me too, Ann. Figure it out. Rebel, we're just right across the international airport. I mean, just a 3-hour flight from wherever you're at. It's really funny how Bob's emotions have changed when he saw the flop and how he's beat to, oh, yeah. Ken with the double up earlier, knowing that 10 was coming on the turn. It's 317K in chips. In the big blind with 4 deuce, Monty raised on the button with ace-6 to 20K. Bob just got those chips. He's really in the tank thinking here, do I want to call 17K more on the small blind? Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to call, especially if you pause this long. Think long, think wrong. You feel that? You ever feel that? You still looking?
Oh yeah, in poker, yeah. If I think a guy's bluffing, I usually just snap call him. I don't tank too often. Normally when I'm tanking, I'm folding.
Right. I go with that decision. If it doesn't feel right, I just go with it, like regardless of what the math says. There's math in poker, obviously. You know, sometimes the math is smart, but I trust my gut more. Which it's just silly. It's just instincts, but that's just what's got me so far in poker. So I just listen to those little voices, whatever they say. And after 20 years, you too can have voices in your head telling you what to do. Played a lot of cash games last week. A lot of hours grinding, and things weren't going my way. And I do believe it's funny how, like, your personal emotions. Good job with those blood you spilt out there. Yeah. So I sometimes think like you really should definitely, if you're feeling a little grumpy or you're feeling like your card dead or you're not feeling calm or positive, just get off the table, take a little walk, clear your head. It just takes 2 minutes. You don't have to be there for every single hand. It's my advice. There's Ken with 5s. Puts out a hefty bet there. 9, 6, 10 on the flop. Monty coming along in position with ace-jack.
So, Ann, at the moment, going back to your question, the Moneymaker Tour has only scheduled their Cincinnati stop in September and Aruba at the end of September, and they have no further information on other stops.
Interesting.
So,
okay,
I've looked around. I haven't seen anything.
Right. Our boy Alfredo got knocked down at 45th. Oh, Lord, if this would have been his table, he would have been on the stream. Come on, Alfredo. What's up with that?
Did Mike knock you out? Is that what happened?
Mike might have even got knocked out. Sometimes.
Yeah, and we haven't had a cash game on stream in a while.
That is correct.
It's kind of there's some variables to that. It's hard to get consistent players. Some people don't want to play on the stream. Then we got to have a big enough game to where people want to watch. So
right.
We'll try to work it out, but.
Yeah, I think the last live good cash game that we had Wolfgang Puck and Luxo.
Yeah.
And I think it was
it's hard to find those games, though.
Yeah, I know.
They play pretty big.
It's crazy because right now downstairs we have 2 really big games in the pit, but those people don't want to be on the stream.
They don't want to be on stream.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, C5, you got knocked up by Ken? Ken's been on a tear today.
Killer
He's
Ken.
not messing around, man. That guy does not mess around. Now he's going to wake up with King Queen on the button.
It's the hoodie. You wear
See, I love this guy, man. Like, I like Ken because he's what, like, makes you enjoy live poker.
Right.
Like, his live tells are just accurate.
Right.
Like, he's actually in agony about this. Skip basically shoves all in under the gun, only left 10K back.
Right.
And now Ken's on the button with King Queen and a lot of chips, and he does decide to just let it go.
Right. Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, it is an open under the gun shove. I don't mind that fold, to be honest.
I think for sure if he calls, he would have won though. But
the world may never know.
No, it's true, and we don't rabbit hunt here, so.
Rebel, we're never getting that game going. We can't even get that game going downstairs.
5, 10, 20. Yeah, I know.
A no limit hold in PLO. That's never happening. At least not for a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to get the player base. 1 for those stakes, and then 2 that play PLO like that.
They were playing yesterday, the 5-5-10 PLO yesterday in the pit.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah. They were playing that yesterday.
We were running some 5-card PLO as well.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Your blind's at 3,000, 6,000 with 6,000 Blake blind. It's interesting that you say that because a lot of people say they want to play on the stream, they want to play the cash game, but then you get the list together and not everyone shows up, and all of a sudden you have 4 people and no one wants to play 4-handed, so stream doesn't happen. That's what happened to our cash game when we were running it.
Yeah.
And no one really wants to watch 1-2.
Oh, no, it's, yeah.
We were
totally
doing that.
Understandable.
Yeah, we were doing that, but the viewers, the ratings were down, so.
Yeah. I mean, if we got like an uncapped or a table stakes 2-5 or something going, I think that would be a great game. People would play. People would play that.
Play it and
a table
watch
stakes
it.
2-5.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
We should consider that.
Yep. Until then, though, we're going to keep running.
We're going to keep running
This beautiful tournament that you should play
our
every single
tournament
week.
guarantees that we crush on repeat. Even our slow days, we beat the guarantee. So
right.
Tomorrow's our $100 bounty, I believe.
I think you're right. It's a $300 buy-in, $100 bounty. Yeah.
Black chip bounty.
I don't think we're streaming tomorrow, though.
Yeah, we will. The stream is canceled tomorrow because of our raffle giveaway. We're going to be slammed downstairs.
We're giving away $15,000 in cash starting from 12 noon till 12 a.m. We used to do it just till 6, and another time people were like, what about us?
Yeah,
like,
so cancel your dinner plans.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, the drawing where you leave is going to be the one where you hit. So We've got plenty of food options here available for you guys at your convenience. Stay here, play some poker. Hope you win some money.
Well, that too, and that's listen, Rebel. To be honest with you, our poker room itself is more of a club. We don't run it for pros. We run it as a club style with the same familiar faces, and everyone's a nice people. Well, listen, I mean, we're a different poker room than some other places, and that's the way we like it. So.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah. Like our 2-5 game is a $500 max buy, and we do that specifically just so people don't lose their shirts.
Right. No, it keeps the game going.
Right.
I mean,
basically.
It ends up being good for the game.
Right.
It sustains the lifeblood of it.
Correct. Hey, look, Kathleen's coming to the box. They call that the dealer box. New dealer. Mix up those cards. Casino wash. But be gentle on those cards. Those cards are really expensive. $250 a pack. Did you know that?
And they're a lot harder to shuffle than they look, to be honest. They are kind of difficult to handle.
They are, because the RFD chip in them, they're a little bigger in size. Yeah, listen.
It's also the time of day.
Yeah, I mean,
Rebel. We're starting at 11:15.
You say that, but come on down. You can, if you think you can beat these whippersnappers. I mean, those or pops or whatever. I mean, the opposite. The whippersnappers are the kids. Sorry.
Listen, these guys don't mess around.
No, there's some skills.
This is their hobby, man. They're playing every day.
That's right.
I've seen Bob make numerous runs.
Bob himself is great. Monty's exceptional. Steve, who grinds every week, does a great job. Steve Kenny.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to him.
And that's hit or miss.
Yeah, not so much. I mean, we'll accompany people if they have enough players and they want to play in the middle of the pit. We call that as a private game. You can do it. Bring on your players. We just collect a time rake for you and have fun, We accommodate. If you really want to play a game, we'll do it. We're not afraid. But tonight we're running 15-minute high hands for 400 every 15 minutes till midnight. The progressive that you just talked about, it's all the quads, straight flushes, royal flushes. They pay out a bonus. If they don't get hit we started every single month in the beginning. A lot of them got hit because I think there was a club, so 3,500 got hit recently. So, and he said the diamonds, royal flushes at 2,500. Which one?
The 8-high straight flush is the big one on the board and paying out $2,700.
Yeah.
All the royals are still up on the board,
right.
All paying at least $1,000. The royal and diamonds pays out $2,500.
There you go. Skip all in here with ace-6, 75K. Ken's like, hey, my cards are suited. Got a smile on his face.
Just a second, guys.
How much is it?
It's 75.
Ken's like,
Ken
how
asking
much?
for a count. I don't think he's going to let this one go. He
Oh,
does let it go.
surprise.
Okay, he's like, I got these chips. I want to keep them.
Yeah. You give Skip some credit there, It's like ace-9. You don't like the 9 kicker.
It's the second time he's folded a skip.
Reasonable.
Yeah, Rebel, I don't know. I think you can look at it both ways. I mean, I think we have one of the best 2-5 games in the state, maybe in the country. I mean, there's plenty of action. And if you're at the table long enough, I mean, the game is going to end up playing super deep if you're there for a while.
Right. There's just so much you have to really come play our 2-5 before you say it's trash.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, there's so much action going on.
Our 2-5 game is
I mean, I see 4,000 or 5,000 stacks and it's
go play 2-5 at Coconut Creek, the $1,000 bind, and let me know how much you like that one. I promise you won't like it better than ours.
No slander here. No slander.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I hear
it's just
you.
the truth.
Yeah.
Our 2-5 game is one of the best games in the house.
But one of the best tournaments that we run, though, is definitely this 130 buy-in for a 10K guarantee. First place, always over $4,000. Today, it's $4,145. Where else do you get that kind of value for 8 hours of play?
Our Friday and Saturday structure is like, for the price point,
Right.
you're really not getting better.
Yeah. So 2 ways here. King 8, King 4 on a 6 deuce queen flop. Ken leads out here. Let's see if he can steal it, and he does. Christopher's like, I missed. Swing and a miss. Poker's easy when you have chips in front of you. good thing about your opinion, Rebel, is that you are correct because it is your opinion.
I think what decides the players decide if a game is good or not. I don't care how much you can.
Definitely player pool. Definitely.
I mean, that's going to be like the overwhelming factor.
Money is important, but the players. If you're on a tight table and nobody's putting in money and you bet $20 and everyone folds, God, that's so annoying.
And that honestly, that doesn't happen too much in our room.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe during the day, early on, but
yeah, maybe I don't know.
But even then,
I don't deal during the day.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. I wouldn't know. But
Bob folds queen 4. Ken on the dealer button with jack 6. No good. So we got Tommy here at king 10. And he's going to let this one go, too. So Monty takes down the spot with queen high. And that's going to do it. Still says we have 22 players left in the field. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but.
Without knowing anything? According to that bitch Sarah, completely unknown hands, and you suited, it increases your on. How much?
I think this is 100% reg feature table.
Yeah, right now it is. All these guys are great. Monty
under the gun.
Oh,
with plenty
yeah.
of chips, and Ace King's been mopping up.
Every
so far,
good except for that one time.
Except for that one time.
And that's how it goes sometimes. You know, it's crazy. Like, people remember that one time. I remember that one time.
They remember the one time where they lose a big pot, but they don't remember the other 9 times where they won with Ace King.
Right.
And they still think the hand's bad.
And we got the smile.
Yeah, Texas is totally different ballpark.
That's not
I mean,
not a fair analogy.
The Wild Wild West.
Just a different
for sure.
That's a different ecosystem.
Yeah.
Over there.
So Monty raising the 20 is Skip. I think he's just doing a little what's that called?
Posturing?
Yes, thank you. That was the word I was looking for.
He's like, listen, you're not going to be able to just steal my blinds.
Right, he wasn't going to snap fold the 5. He didn't want to give him the satisfaction. But I definitely didn't see him getting creative there.
Don't let him think he's going to just run you over on autopilot.
Right,
you
right.
know?
Next time, buddy, I'm going to have it. You said they had suited connectors? You know what would be fun to play with? Pinocchio.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Pinocchio, have aces? No.
Yeah, my problem is he'd be bluffing, and then he'd just backdoor the winning hand. So.
Oh, yeah, we saw that earlier. That was crazy.
So Ken going to put in these chips with authority. There he is.
Slams
30.
the chips down, 30K.
So far he has not been bluffing when he's done that.
You can tell. Look at his energy. You can see his smile. He's real confident. I mean, that's just a person who likes their hand.
He doesn't want to be pushed around. Monty said, I'm out. Take
Yeah.
the chips, big stack. Ken up to almost 400K.
Doing good. Running. Listen.
One of our chip leaders at the moment.
Hell yeah. Doing good. Blinds a 3K, 6K. 5X to 30. He didn't want no callers there.
He's only 4 away from the money to get something.
30,000.
Skip yelling again. 30K. What are you doing, son? That's a lot. Queen 7. I'll dabble here. Makes the call for 6K. Christopher, not much going on his way, 43K. He's going to make the call with ace 4. Tommy gets out of the way. He's now the short stack on the table, waiting for a premium. Skip folds the old Doyle from the dealer button. 10 deuce, no good. So Monty completes with 4 deuce, and Bob checks the table with king tray. So we got 4 ways to a flop. All these random cards. Jack, queen 7. Ken flopping 2 pair. That boy is running hot. 40,000. I'll take this pot down with 40K.
Guy can do no wrong.
Listen, that's how poker's supposed to be all the time.
Yeah, that's called entitlement.
Sun run.
That's what that is. I need to sun run all the time.
Yeah.
Never be on the bad end of a cooler.
We pray for days like that.
All my draws hit. All their draws miss.
Right. bet with middle pair, get there on the turn.
But hey, sometimes that does happen.
Sexy. It's when you want to play poker. That's the difference. Like when you run bad, you don't want to play poker. When you run good, you're like, I got free money. I should do this all the time.
Yeah, people think it's easy. It's easy when you're running good.
That's the thing. Poker, it's so deceptive because at times it can be very easy. Everything just goes the way it's supposed to go in. And then other times you do all the right things and you find yourself.
And you can't win.
Right.
And it's impossible.
Yeah.
Because they're never folding and they're just going to hit. So.
Right. There's something to be said with the luck factor, But there's so many levels, though, to this game. It's not just luck. It's a lot of skill. There's a lot of patience and a lot of aggression. You have to know how to balance that, though. It's not like your foot on the pedal and just bet, because you'll definitely bust out. But when you need to be aggressive, be aggressive. Blue Frog, weak turnout? Yeah, man, a little on the low side, I would say.
148 entries.
Yeah, stand corrected. 148, buddy.
Still crush the guarantee.
Yeah, our guarantee's at 100.
Prize pool.
Right. So, but the first place, that's the thing you should focus on. First place is $4,145, and even if you fire, let's say 3 bullets, which is a little bit excessive for this tournament, though, you're still crushing it.
We're paying out 15 spots, Blue Frog. We just listed the the top 9 payouts.
We did it today, so if you want to put on Twitch, put out exclamation payouts.
Yeah, the payouts on Twitch will only show the top 9, but 15 players are getting paid.
Right.
15th will get 213th through 15th to get 250. 10th through 12th get 303, and then the real pay jumps begin there.
Oh yeah, that's up. He was saying that. He's saying he'll only pay out 9. No,
yeah,
sorry about that.
He was going by the payouts. Yeah.
Oopsies. Yeah, we didn't put all the payouts in because we didn't think you really concerned yourself with 15th place. But you're the type who wants to know. What does mid cash pay?
Noted. I will note that.
$250 for mid cash, which is just 10 shy if you fire 2 bullets for profit. Cool. It's great. I saw a player playing cash yesterday. He goes, "Man, I'm on that stream all the time." I'm like, "Really?" He goes, "You guys do a great job." I'm like, "Thanks."
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
It's not every comment has to be negative. It's always nice to hear somebody say you do a good job,
Skip under the gun.
Oh, boy.
Has yet to meet resistance when he's shoved. And he is just going to put it in with his stack size.
Did he say all in?
I believe he did.
No.
Oh, no, he just – okay, so he did the thing where he raises like 90% of the stack. He left 5K behind.
He did the thing.
And a good job by the dealer not throwing out the all-in button.
Right.
So we know.
It doesn't matter. All in or that bet
it's
still
effectively
same
an
thing.
all-in.
Yeah, he's going to show his hand. Yeah. You have 90K and you bet 75K. It's like an all-in bet. Just in case. The little thing on the bottom, the little marquee tells you what you should do. Follow us. Click the like. Hit subscribe. I also just to say share, though. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is a big one.
It is. Get the people out there. Get the people excited. I think I'm going to do that right now. Share to my people on Facebook. Watch the stream. Come chat with us. Tell us your bad beat stories. Hey, how about that? We'll get you. We'll listen.
Whoa, easy.
We'll listen.
I charge for that. I start charging for that.
That's
now.
what I'm
Play
saying.
At the table, they start telling me their story. I'm like, buddy, $15 per story. All right, so we got a hand developing here. Ken opens in the cutoff as the big stack with ace-9 off. And now Tommy is going to be short stacking the small blind with queen-jack suited, not knowing that Skip is right behind him with aces.
What's a monster living underneath the bed.
And I'm wondering if Tommy's going to commit here and just go with it. He is about to be the button.
I mean, you could crack aces, but it's going to be very difficult to do.
Did he just call?
He just calls off.
And now Skip is just going to easy rejam for him.
I wouldn't, though. That's the thing, though. You don't get value if you rejam.
Well, the thing is Tommy's so short that he's only got 40K behind. So,
right.
I mean, at least put in – I think he kind of has to.
I would put in a bet that would commit Tommy but make Ken fold.
But then, Ken also has been pretty snug. So I'm surprised he even opened up this hand. I would just shove.
He does. He
assuming I'm
shoves.
gonna
He
get
takes
action.
your way of it.
It's 84 total.
84. Looks like a squeeze play. Ken's got his hand on the visor.
And also, Ken's folded to his all-in twice already.
So you think he's bullying? He's getting bullied
So
now?
maybe he's like, this guy's trying to take advantage of me.
No,
Yeah, Ken
see?
just knowing he doesn't have a good enough hand.
I knew it. Tommy has to call off all right. Once or twice.
Yeah, see? There you go. You get him heads up. You get dead money in the pot.
All right. You were right. Gosh.
But he's not out of the wood yet.
No, for sure. This is the thing, like let's get a sweat. Let's put a king 10
clubs?
out there.
Oh,
that's
there
a
it
sweat.
is.
5,
Ken
5,
would end up
9.
flopping top pair.
King on the turn.
Picks
no
up
good.
a gutter now, too. 10 or a club.
And a 4.
And he's going to fade.
Skip wins and Tommy.
A plethora of outs. Aces are going to hold. Now Skip is quietly up to 165,000, and we have another player eliminated. I believe we're going to have some players moving over. We're going to be down to 21, I think.
Instead of saying eliminated, which sounds so cruel, early exit?
Early.
Okay.
4 and 8, guys. 4 and 8.
Tommy would have been calling.
He's not. I hope you're right.
You have none what? None ya? None of your business? What?
I rooted so hard for it, it didn't come.
Well, thank you, Ann. See that? We listened to your comments. We try to improve the game. It definitely helps to have new headsets on. So, thank you. That's all, Josh. Did a great job. And
I cannot stress enough how amazing these headphones are.
I know.
I mean, a world of difference. Thank you guys for getting these.
You feel good, you do good. That's the motto for today. And the blinds have just gone up. 4K, 8K, 8K, 4,000, 8,000. Ken's like, I got a hand. How much is it for me?
When does Ken not have a hand at this point?
He's running good.
I mean, he's just
Let's keep it going. Still got a long way to
riding the
go.
wave. Right.
It's time to over
Got to
celebrate.
maintain. But he is, got to ride the roller coaster.
Yep. See, here's a hand that I think would have been an easy fold for Monty, but
35,000.
he's going to take the second route and try to steal the pot.
Interesting. So Ken min raised. Is that what happened? And then
Ken
Monty
limped,
squeezed?
I think, and Monty's trying to squeeze. And Ken calls, which is okay. Skip will probably fold, though. But he thinks he's 2-1 on his money, though, so that's a problem, right?
Yeah, he's going to end up letting it go. He's out of position, I think. But
Have you been right once yet so far?
with him reshoving aces,
No, well, that was one. But the other part when he thought he was going to call and he folded. Interesting. People play differently, so.
yeah, not
And-
strong
yeah.
enough. Just because he's small
I
blind.
thought he was going to fold. That's what my perception was, but that's okay. And we're getting new players. And look, that's Steve. He's the guy who won our 300K tournament. He took first place. Steve coming to the table. So it's Monty versus Ken, and Ken flopped top pair
40,000.
with the nut flush draw. So normally this play would work. Normally. But not
Ken
this time.
flopping the entire board. Now ends
Oh,
up turning
God.
top two.
Just gross.
The patented.
The
The
patented
patented
Ken
Kev.
move.
I'm going to call that the Kev stamp.
Jeez.
The patented stamp bet.
All right, here's the thing, Ken. Listen, I mean, maybe you don't want to take constructive criticism, but you have the world there. Why are you trying to get Monty to fold the hand?
Yeah, no.
20K.
Once you turn,
You
you
got
turn top
turn-
two with the
oh,
nut flush draw.
Jesus
Yeah, just
God.
you want to. It is okay to get called by worse hands, guys. This is how you make money. This is how you make chips.
All
You know,
right.
protecting your hand does have some value, but he had the entire board. He had the flush draw covered.
He's friends with Monty. He just doesn't want to take Monty's chips.
That's definitely not why. It's a cute theory, though. There's no friends with Ken. Ken's here to win.
Ken's doing a great job.
He
All right,
is.
listen. It looks like we're 2 tables, so we should be 18 players. This one's full now, so
As a
I'm
good rule,
just gonna assume.
sorry.
Go ahead.
As a good rule of thumb, when you have so much of the board locked up, you should be betting a little bit smaller. Just as a because it's just there's less hands that your opponent can call you with.
I agree.
So you're going to have to entice some of their weaker hands to tag along, and there's less rivers that you have to worry about. So
Here comes another person with some chips.
Well,
though,
we
for
got,
the
oh
10.
boy.
Yeah.
The dynamics are going to change here a little bit.
Yeah.
Directly to Ken's left, too. So
Correct.
we'll see how aggressive this gentleman decides to play. But
Right. No, you make a very valid point. Listen, I mean, I can add stress it a lot. You can play a tournament. You can play several tournaments, I should say, and not get a lot of good hands. And when you do get – it's so weird how few and frequently you will get, like, premium hands with premium flops that connect like that. So if you're not taking advantage of it, you're just giving away money, I'd
you're
say.
right.
That's the point.
Because
like,
people are so afraid to lose a big pot with a
Right.
good hand. But that's – I mean, guys, you don't get those hands that
that's
often.
the point. If you have
have to
good
try
hands
to,
all
you
the
have to
time, then don't
maximize
worry
your
about
value.
it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sometimes you're going to end up losing a big pot, but I mean –
No, it's something. Well, it's something to think
it's a
about.
disaster when you're not making a lot of
Maximizing
money
your
with
profits.
the best hands in the game.
The strategy of poker is to get all the chips, right? So you want to lose the minimum when you're having the worst hands and gain the maximum when you have the best hands. That's just the philosophy I live by. So
and that's
all
right.
I'm preaching. That's all I'm preaching.
And you're just going to have to learn to navigate like
Right.
certain flops. When do you just have to protect your hand? And
Yeah. It's nice, though, to shut down the action if you bet heavy and someone folds.
right,
you
if it's a
take
really
down
wet
pot,
board and
yeah.
your hand is vulnerable, bet big and charge people. But if you
All
have
right.
so much of the board locked up,
Enough's enough for Christopher. He's
Yeah.
all in here with King Queen. 27K on the short stack. Bob with Queen, 8 of diamonds. In the big blind, 22K to more to call. Remember, this is not a bounty chip, so a bounty tournament. So
Ken, the big stack opened
He did
middle
open
position,
30K.
and then Christopher ended up going all in for a little bit less, and now Bob has a decision in the big blind
correct.
with Queen 8 suited.
That's
We'll
why
see
it's
if he decides-
22K more to call because it's 48K. He's got 8K invested with the antes. So you're right. He folds, though. He gets out of the way.
Okay. Not going to mess around with Ken.
Yeah,
Now,
Ken's running good.
Christopher's going to be at
And
risk.
he's the one that initially raised, so that's probably a good fold, right? They can show their hands now. They're live. They're clubs versus hearts. Ken's slightly in the advantage here. And, oh, boy,
Wow.
trips
Trip
with two
kings
clubs.
with a nut flush draw action board.
If
for
it
both
didn't go in on the
players.
flop, it would. I mean, if it didn't go in pre-flop, it would have went on the flop.
And Ken's going to need some
And-
help. He's not going to get there.
Wow. So Chris wins with trips. King,
King's
4 king.
full is going
Yeah, 4 on the
to
river.
take
gives
it
a
down.
false,
Christopher
yeah.
stays alive. Small dent to Ken stack.
Right. The first hand, I think Ken has lost, though, but still has 449K in chips. If it didn't go all in pre-flop, it went all in on the flop. So, a good fold for Bob, though.
And tonight, thank you, Rebel, for reminding me. Our $10 poker party, $1,000
Oh, I knew that was
guarantee
that.
is at 6:15.
Right.
Now the caveat now is that if you you follow us on social media and you bring up our post, your first entry is free.
Free $10. What?
Free.
Madness.
Your first entry is free if you at the window you cite our social media post. So you can go on X, you can go on Facebook.
I thought that was for new players only.
Is it?
I thought that
if
that
they
was.
don't have a player number? Maybe you're right.
If you haven't played a tournament, this is your first time here to the Kennel Club. I think that's what the promotion is.
Okay.
Come in.
I can cite. I can look that up now.
Yeah. It won't be for any of our viewers because they're all.
They're all regs. Yeah. They're all sickos.
So, looks like heads up here. Chris, who just won the last pot. Oh, and he's not even in hand. It's Ken versus Steve. Steve, like I said earlier, last month won our 100K tournament. It's our, first of the month. He just recently won a $22,000. Good job, Steve. Did an excellent job. Tough field. Had to get through 2 days of tournament, and he did it. And that's when poker's fun.
Okay, so Oak, you were correct.
All right.
For your first time. So for those of you that have friends that have yet to step foot in the Action Palace, your first buy-in is free. If you like us on social media, show the cashier and say poker party at the window. Your first entry is free. $10 re-entries, $1,000 guaranteed in the prize pool.
Yeah, what's better than that?
It's a perfect way to get your feet wet. I was actually at Xfinity yesterday,
Right.
getting new internet, and
Okay.
I brought up that same promotion to him. So, hey, you never know who's interested.
Right.
They step in here one time and say, "Oh, I can win some money playing cards, yes, please."
It's really good for the new younger generation and people who've never they watch poker on the YouTube and they see it on TV or whatever, and they it looks like it's fun and they want to try it and they're worried about spending money. Well, this is the best time. Come in.
It reduces the barrier to entry, right?
Right.
You want to
come in and you
let
could
people
win
learn the
some money.
rules of the game, right? Just get them comfortable.
And if you bust out, it didn't cost you anything.
And the dealers do a great job with new players of just explaining, step by step. Hey, you can check bet or fold. It's this much to call. Learning how much you have to raise.
Yeah, we're pretty gentle with the new players.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, Curtis. First time opening up. Shouldn't be on his phone, though. Hello. Breaking the rules. Breaking the rules. He's got his headphones in. He's on his phone. Where's Trevor when you need him?
This guy. I'm surprised he even showed up today.
Curtis opens up ace-jack to 25K.
Our production team does a great job.
Yep. By the time we tell someone, it will be half an hour before it gets fixed, though. What?
This is true. Okay, so cards in the box. We got that. And this guy doesn't have his cards in the box either.
All right, Ken's going to make the call. King 10.
My money's on Ken.
Yeah, Steve said no phones on the rail.
There
Thank you,
Good
Steve.
call,
All right,
Here we go.
Yeah. All right.
Our team's on it, man.
And no headphones. Oh, my God. He's like, what?
This guy's all right.
What?
Wait.
That's it.
We have a new guy here,
I'm
apparently.
on tilt.
And Ken just slopping top pair, like I said.
It's great when other players need a new player, and then Ken gets in there with the tens. The tens have been hot for Ken, so let's make it 35,000. Curtis has one heart, but without his headphones, it's like Superman without his cape. He can't fly.
Ken reminds me of an actor, and I can't put my finger on it. Like a character from Better Call Saul or something. I cannot put my finger on it, but when I do, one of these days I will let you guys know.
Ha 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 ha. Now you definitely can't
Sorry,
wear your
buddy.
headphones, okay? That was it. Knocking our stream.
This guy.
This guy. All right, Lex Luthor. Now you're on my enemy list. I know. We took away your sounds. Hard to play poker. We're used to it.
All right, we have a
Mike,
shove.
all in here. Enough
Short
is
stack
enough.
for 31K. He's going to ship it with ace-jack in the cutoff.
41? It says 31, but it's the real count is 41.
Okay.
We'll go with that. I like the live reads better. He's just sitting there. Mike's like, I don't care. You call, you want to call. Things are not going Curtis's way. But since it's only 23 to call. This is the thing when you're the big blind. You already got AK invested the ante, AK in the big blind. You feel like you have 16,000, but you have to remember though that ante's gone.
The ante is neutral money, right?
Exactly. He makes the call, so he does have diamonds.
Yeah, getting
to his
just
thing.
good enough price.
Right.
To flick in the call, and Mike's going to be at risk.
73% advantage here to win the hand. And because he knocked our stream, I definitely am not rooting for him. I'm kidding.
Ends up turning the nut flush draw.
And a 7. Safe card, so Mike gets a double up.
Mike is going to hold.
Nothing against you, Curtis. I forgive you. The whole thing's personal. Listen, I mean, you're making snark remarks. You're definitely not going to have my favorite. Bad juju. Believe in any of this? That mumbo jumbo? When I play poker at the table, I try to give as much good karma vibes as I can give. I don't needle any players. I don't make any smart remarks. I'm not even happy when I win. I'm just very, just very thankful and humble.
I try to just keep the vibe of the table positive and lively a little bit.
Tropicana Banana, where have
What
you
up?
been, my man? What's up?
What up, Tropicana? We will be working this weekend. We are busy.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, are you off tomorrow, sir?
I am.
Good for you.
And I plan on
I am
playing.
not.
I got a lot of poker lined up. A lot of poker. I'm not going to mention any tournaments. But
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, that's promoting other places. I wish I could play here, but I can't. So
I will be here because I'm a company man.
That's okay. Tomorrow is a cash game day for me. It's not a tournament day. But there are some really good tournaments lined up. So cross your fingers. Look at this. Queen Jack versus King 8. Curtis out of position. The lesser of the two hands. Get a fire out. Try to steal this pot. 9, ace, 6. It's a good bet. I mean, Ken doesn't really have anything, so that's how you steal a hand. Position, no position. Curtis says you can see it on the stream later on. Ha, ha. Ken's still our chip leader. There are your chip counts. Ken with 450. Curtis with 352. Steve, 260. And Todd coming in the box right there. Mark on the bottom with 3.5K, 28,000. One move only. Yes, sir. Tropicana Banana. I hope you run well if you go play any of those tournaments. It'd be awesome if we make a final table together. That'd be great. I'll definitely chop with you. I'm a friendly kind of guy. I chop tournaments. I have no ego. I don't need a trophy. Just give me the money.
So for those of you that will be here tomorrow, Comics Crushing Cancer presents Adam Ferrara live in the Paddock Restaurant tomorrow night, benefiting walk to end Alzheimer's. Doors open at 6:30.
Wow, charity
PM.
event. That's awesome. And a good comedy. Oh, man, you should definitely laugh more in life. I think that's one of the key things to stay healthy. Laugh, dance,
Nothing better than good stand-up. For real.
Right. The Paddock is such a great thing. It's a good restaurant. I mean, it's underrated, but food there is phenomenal, and the shows. What's the ticket price? It says
You can get your tickets now at comicscrushingcancer.org. I don't know the exact price.
Yeah, it is a
it's
charity event.
comicscrushingcancer.org. Doors open at 6:30. And it goes to charity. So.
All right, that was our boy Joey Donuts, Joey Dolan's.
Joey Bag of Dolans.
Yeah, I know. He just mentioned there were 17 players, so one more we're going hand for hand. Normally, when we get to 16, they pay the bubble, but that doesn't have to happen. We'll see how generous these people are feeling. It's kind of hard to pay the bubble when you have a person on the table with 20,000 in chips. But
there's always one. There's always one that says no.
I'm not that guy. I don't care.
I'm not that guy either, to be honest.
The $10 tournament's tonight, my friend.
That is Tropicana. The $10 poker party is tonight. $1,000 guarantee.
Yeah, party poker. It's a party. It's a fun.
I was in diapers and party poker was a thing.
So here it is. He's taking a stand. Mark all in 28,000. Queen 8. Steve in the small blind 9-4. Let's it go. Skip. All right, he's gonna do the dirty work. 10-9. So turn him over. All right, Queen 8 is live in ahead.
Mark is going to be at risk.
He does get that all-in button. Ooh, Jack 4, 6. 8 is a pair.
Still turns the open ender, but not going to hit.
Yeah, so.
Mark's going to stay alive.
Yay!
Timely double up.
Oh, yeah, right before the money.
Down to 17 players. We are paying 15 spots tonight. We only have 9 listed in our payouts, but 15 players will be making money.
$10, that's wild. Yeah, it's more of a fun thing to do. It's not a money tournament. It's just a time, one of those things for
help people get their feet wet.
Right, mostly for new players. Maybe some people afraid to play poker, or some people just want to socialize and drink, and that's good too, $10.
And right away, Bob under the gun with ace king of clubs. I love ace king suited.
Me too.
That might be my favorite hand, to be honest.
Okay. Yes, sir. I put it at third or fourth. I'd be really like aces, kings, and queens.
Okay.
But,
you're that guy.
But I'll die with ace king though. I mean, if it's your tournament, ace king is gonna win more times than not. So. But I do like those dudes. Those big pairs, aces and kings. I mean, come on. Speaking of ace king, moneymaker.
Open.
I'm moneymaker. Michael Mizrahi got the lucky ace on the river.
Main event champ.
Choo-wee.
bringing back the live tells and felt like 2009 all over again.
In an interview, he did say he bluffed a lot. So, I mean, it's possible. That's how he got there. Ken.
With his patented stamp. He
Good-
is
good
yet
play.
to be bluffing. He is
Good
yet
play.
to be bluffing.
Bad timing, though. Unfortunately, he's going to find out.
Yeah,
Because Bob is not the one to flat call. Skip wants to know how much is it. He likes Jack 9. He played it earlier.
Yep, now Jack 9 suited. Going to go 3 ways to a board.
Oh, okay. So Bob raised and it
Ken just
just
flatted.
flat called.
Yeah, he
Okay,
just
so
flat
no,
called.
I thought it was okay. So there it is.
Oh, and now Ken flopping 2 overs with a nut flush draw, too.
Yeah.
I expect him to put in a hefty bet here. Pot's at 112,000.
Or he's going to check.
Check raise. well, he's going to check raise. Watch this. Because
Okay.
Bob's a good player.
All right.
He's going to check shove. Bet me. 40,000. He's shipping right now.
I would say he's going to raise. I don't know about shipping, but
He's
might.
going to shove.
Okay.
All in.
You're right.
Yeah, there it
You
is.
know your
Snap.
players.
Bob knows.
Listen, know
Bob
your
knows.
players.
He knows how to play the nut flush draw. I like to check because if worst case you get a free card, and if someone does bet, you can just jam.
Okay, so first place is normally $1,200. That's a lot, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
Steve, we crush the guarantee for that.
Yeah.
That's just the 1,000 just the guarantee. We'll have way more in the prize pool for that. People.
No, but he's
rebuy.
in first place is $1,200.
That's what I know. I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we end up crushing the guarantee.
Ken folds. Well played,
And-
Bob.
And I do like that because I like checking better because if it does check around, you get a free card, and if someone does bet, you can then check jam and you have more fold equity. So then you pick up the dead money, and if they call, you're still a favorite.
Yeah.
Against pretty much any hand.
I agree with you on all
So
aspects
unless
of
they
what
have
you
a set,
just said.
unless
Right.
they have a set, you're in fantastic
I
shape.
think even with a set, you're like 50-50 on the flip there.
It's
All right, yeah, the player got knocked out. Steve's like, let's go, $10 each, pay the bubble, speed up the game. Everyone so far has been shaking their head yes. Of course, the short stack's going to say yes.
All good down here, Joey. 10.
Todd, speed up the process. Just got a confirmation from everybody, $10 so we can pay the money bubble. Steve only has $9. Someone help him out. So we're at 16 players. At 15, we have $250. The money bubble will be 10 from each player, which is $160.
No, they can't take it out. They have to be cash.
Yeah, back in the days, you could make a deal where you take money off of first place and pay the bubble. Somewhere down the line, someone messed that up, so we're no longer ever going to do that. So it always has to be cash out of pocket.
Give me 10.
Hey, that's 2 people.
Give me your 10.
That's me and him.
Here, he has it right there.
Okay.
Let them know that you gave the $10 hand.
Money's been thrown around.
You should have $90, Steve.
$90. I can do that, man.
I did pretty quick, too.
Todd's saying, listen, there's 9 players. There should definitely be $90. There's Joey. That's our tournament director, folks. Can't make change. Also, you have to have the correct amount. All right. Joey says we owe you $10. That's great. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is no hand for hand. We're going to go right to it. Paying the money bubble. Christopher, 6.8 big blinds, and Mark, 8.5. Both loving that deal. If you bought in one time, you're still making $30 profit. That's not too bad. It's not too good. But it's acceptable. Listen, anytime you can cash in a tournament, regardless of what the mid-cash is, if you get some kind of money back, it's so difficult. You got to remember, only 10% of the field gets paid, 90% failure rate. So that's why tournaments are so difficult. But the key caveat is that first place is normally like 100 times what your buy-in is. This tournament, $4,145, and even second place for $2,561. I mean, hello.
I think he gave me $10.
I don't even make that in a month. You can make that in one day, 8 hours of work. That's it. I'm quitting my
Problem
job.
is you got to get through Ken, though. That's the problem.
Ken running good.
Ken's going to put an end to that.
Listen, there was a chink in his armor. He just lost the hand, so.
Well, he'll bounce back.
You got to give him $10. Joe's got to give him $10.
Bob gets moved off of our table. He takes a hit and run. He's
Luckily for the players, you don't want to bother your table.
We'll see him back. I mean, hopefully we'll see him back. We're 16. 5 away from the final table, 9. All right.
Nobody give 20 and they're supposed to get 10 here? Nope.
Nope, everybody's good.
Everyone's good.
Yeah, I have that money in my pocket. I didn't see it.
Raise 100,000. All in 1,000.
All in for Monty. Ace King, baby. Let's go.
Skip, if you want to play, brother, I'm going to need 110,000.
110,000 a call.
110,000.
I guess Skip made a call. Skip was committed. So, got to see a flip. Flip for Skip. Ace-6 versus Ace-King. Skip says he needs a diamond or a 6. And King in the window. So they both get a piece.
But they both get a piece.
Right. You got a 6. 7's no good. 8. All right, Monty gets a double up. And Skip. Joey, where's that payout for the 9th place, 16th place? So that's the way she goes.
One down, Joey. Joey does up.
Who's got the money?
Skip's like, give me back my money.
Give me my money.
And that's why you pay the money bubble. It just speeds up the process. If they had not paid the money bubble, Skip may not have made that play with 2 short stacks on the table. If you look over, the ICM in your head says, well, let me let those guys bust. Before I commit to my, so. Some people think that way. I don't know. But, hey. And some people don't want to make cash for $250 because what is it? It's no big deal, right? So. See? Then here goes Ken, just repeating what I just said. If the $10 wasn't there, he probably would have just folded. I would, yeah, it's true. And that's what happens when you're in the money then. All of a sudden people loosen up and they play a little, a little looser. Loosey-goosey.
Because now the payouts aren't really going to matter for another 6, 5 or 6
Well,
bucks.
also some people were playing really tight to get to the money, finally get that relief, and they're in the money. Now they can just loosen up, just play any 2 cards or whatever, play the king-queen that normally they'd probably fold, but now they're going to play because I got cash coming to me. And you don't play so tight when you have ace-king. You're like, all right, I'm already in the money. Let's go double up. Let's take a chance, what you're supposed to do. I always say in the early position, tight is right, but later on, in a later position, you definitely should. Your range should be open more so than the standard ranges, like aces and kings and queens and stuff like that. You can, play king jack, king 10. Steve in the hijack with king queen. Speaking of raises, Monty folds 10-7. Mike on the button, king 10 folds as well. Yeah, we're all in the money. Congratulations. Hey, look off clap.
He got the 160. The next player out gets 250.
Todd just said their next pay jump is 250, which is correct, so he knows. Some dealers don't know what the payouts are. He knows. That's good. Information is key. Ken here at 8-6 of hearts makes the call. So Steve with king queen offsuit. Ken with ace-6 of hearts, and the flop is ace-4 deuce.
Ken's patented lead.
Hey, a little different, though. He put that out a little differently. Not so confident, maybe?
And Steve is going to bite on that.
Steve sensed some weakness there. He knows an ace with a weak kicker.
Weak lead.
Yeah. He's going to put the pressure.
Ken's bet sizing was really small, too.
I know. Not the patented Ken bet confidence. Yeah. So Steve picked up on it.
Ken said, okay. He's like, I wanted you to raise,
How
sir.
about that? A little.
And now the board pairing. This is a terrible card for Steve to keep betting.
All right, got the 60 in.
Ken's only going to like his hand more now.
Right, he checks. Now Steve knows he got called. So when a player calls a big bet like that, you got to put him on a top pair, right? But that doesn't deter Steve. He's saying he's representing a bigger kicker. So you got an ace, I got an ace too.
Repping ace, king, ace, queen. That's really it.
Look, Ken just doesn't believe him.
The thing is now the thing with Steve, the pot is pretty big. He only bet 50,000, and now Ken is priced in to call almost any bet on the river. And he ends up hitting 2 pair.
A bigger 2 pair,
and he's never folding to any bet now. Yeah, he's not
All
folding.
in from Steve.
Ken, you can't fold, buddy. You
What?
can't fold. Because now you're beating ace king and ace queen.
Right.
You can't fold. The flush draw missed. The flush draw missed. You beat ace king and ace
Look,
queen.
look, the red chip's in hand.
You just can't fold. Why would you call flop and turn? Done.
What's that, 108?
108,000.
I just so happen to
It
have
makes
108K.
absolutely 0 sense to fold.
I agree with you there. I don't think he's folding. He's counting chips out.
Yeah.
He said call. You know what? I'll just call it. Ace 6. That's it, Steve. Wow. 502.
That's, yeah, Ken's like, no, I'm not getting away.
Good logic.
I didn't, the only thing with what Steve, I didn't like his bet on the turn because him betting, I like the flop raise.
Right.
But if you're going to go with your hand at that point, I think he needs to jam the turn to possibly get flush draws to fold if Ken does have a flush draw.
Right.
And then get him off a weaker ace. When you only bet 50K, you're pricing him in, and now he has to call almost any shove because he's only going to have 100K behind. So
Right.
the pot's going to end up being like 300,000 on the turn.
Alfredo goes, damn, Steve.
Yeah, I like the way he played the flop, to be honest, because Ken's hand didn't look strong.
What a punt.
Just say if you
Field goal kick.
or just slow down on the turn because the board ends up pairing with a terrible card to keep betting on.
If you don't have an ace, it's definitely a terrible bet. I mean, once you bet the flop, you raise the person, he calls you. So what is he calling you with? He's not calling you with the draw there. You got to know the player and the person. You know, that's a whole lot of calculations that you got to say to yourself. Well, am I going to get this guy to fold a hand? And like you said, if he jams the turn, possibly. But once he calls, like you said, he's calling 50K and you got 100K more, the pot's too big
He's not-
mathematically.
right, he's just not folding.
Unless you just know the player is that kind of player who doesn't play the math. And then he might have folded if the 6 didn't come. Possibly.
Possibly, yeah.
But that's too many possibilities.
That's right. It's just either way. I mean,
right. I agree with you there. So, good effort, bad timing maybe, you know. When it works, it's perfect. But when it doesn't work, we can criticize.
Plus, Ken had a ton of chips, too.
Another thing, don't try to bluff the
You're-
chip
you're
leader on the
bluffing.
table.
Look at that. He can't even organize his stack. He just.
His hands are still
I
shaking.
mean, we might need a color up down there.
So it's King 10 versus Curtis's Queen 4. I mean, sorry, Queen 10 versus Queen 4. 20K leads out.
Now Ken's out here leading with nothing, with a Broadway draw.
He's just running good.
Ken was just sun running.
Todd says keep stacking. Oh, boy.
This is going to be a good feature table, assuming Ken is, disaster doesn't occur.
I definitely put my money on Ken making the final table.
Yeah,
All right?
But I mean, I'm saying I want him to get there with this stack.
If
though.
I'm a betting man, I would say he's
I
going
want
to
him
make
to
it.
get there with these chips.
Yeah. We're 13 players. There are
This-
only a few
this could be
players
fun.
left. The trick is to keep that lead, though, right? I mean, it's easy to get that stack. We've seen Ken before. Last week,
That's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
Ken was running good last week as well. But then he didn't pick the right spots, became passive, and then didn't. I mean, he finished, I think, top 5 or 6, but could have had a better showing. I think they chopped it 3 ways last week, if I recall correctly. So Ken, listen, 2 weeks back to back. This tournament is suiting him well. And that's when you say, listen, I'm doing something right. I'm making the money. You gotta stay consistent. Poker is one of those games. If you get the right cards, you play well, man, it's so much fun.
They normally don't bring those out. They'll color your arm.
Correct. Monty, you're right. We don't put out the 25Ks until later. So we will give them some reds, though. There are way too many oranges in front of them. If you don't know the units, the oranges are 1,000. The red ones are 5,000. Well, we got rid of the 500s of the last color up. At one point, the next color, we do 25K. What did you say?
Yeah, no, I was going to say Fredo setting he was one of Ken's earlier victims.
Yeah, you said that, Alfredo wasn't your bad play. It was just Ken run good.
Ken's just steamrolling everyone, man. It's not just you.
Right.
Guy's mopping up everybody.
He had a play when he had the middle pair and just knew he was going to turn to the trips, and he bet out and got called. Ace King called him there instead of raising, which he could have raised and took down the pot. But sometimes the trapper becomes the trappee. We're all a victim of that. When you say you want to play for max value, sometimes that happens. And then on where they get the money on the river, they got their money on the turn. I don't remember. I think it was the river. When Tommy went all in, Ace King. He was like, if you got it, you got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it was on the. Might have been on the turn.
21,000.
21,000. Queen 9 from Curtis.
I like it. Curtis has been sitting back a little bit.
How about this?
And
All in.
Mike confident in his
Queen
hand.
Jack.
I mean, that was
66,000.
Curtis is like, I finally decided to open, and this guy just
Again.
I'll learn my lesson.
Oh, he's gonna fold. He
Makes
doesn't
the
want to
good
double
fold.
up twice.
Makes a good fold. Yeah, I wouldn't call that guy either. I'm never putting him on Queen Jack, to be honest.
Oh man. He said that jokingly. Okay, I can take his sarcasm. Still not one of my favorites.
Mike
though.
looking like he played 18 holes before this.
You're a gentleman, sir.
We need a color up on the feature table. Trevor, come on, do something. Make yourself useful.
You know, the funny thing is when Ron was working, Ron has switched days, but Ron used to be our Friday guy. Ron would be on top of this before it even
Oh,
happened.
for sure. Oh,
He
no,
would
yeah.
just
One of the best in the game, no question. Ron's on it.
We miss you, Ron. We miss you.
Yeah, buddy, thank you for your help today. Setting up the stream. Appreciate it.
All right, here it is. Christopher with Pocket Kings. Looks like it. All right, finally making a decision. I'm all in here. Not trying to show strength.
Good news for Ken. He doesn't have to put in any more money
That's right.
to put Christopher at risk unless someone squeezes behind, but I don't think that's going to happen.
All right. Monty comes along with Queen Jack. Ken here.
Ooh, now Mark with 40K and Ace Queen in the big.
Whoever has the most chips.
He wants to know if two players get eliminated, who gets paid next. The pay jumps is still the same, $250, my friend.
Well, yeah, so
The 13th. Yep. Okay, no, he's right though. 13th is $250, but 12th plays is $303. So
it's $50
he
difference.
asked a great question.
No, honestly, most players wouldn't be aware of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Christopher will be the ultimate one at risk if both players end up getting knocked out. Mark does have him slightly out chipped.
5 deuce tray on the board here. Christopher's Kings in the lead. Check, check. This is the thing when there's no dry side pot.
And
Oh,
wow,
4.
Ken decides to check it down. He
Mark's-
Rivers is set, but Mark is still going to be good.
Yeah, Mark got the straight, but Ken's going to win the side pot.
Yours back, you're good. I want to see your two hands first for the side pot here.
Yeah, all hands are revealed, but the side pot goes to Ken.
Sevens, straight, ace, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
He gets it all. He had the 40,000.
Yeah, because
Oh.
Mark had enough.
Mark had
cover.
47K
Was
with the side
eligible.
pot. He's in for
Right.
both pots, right?
Yeah.
So Mark could take it all.
Mark was eligible to win everything.
Lost one.
And we lost one.
Right, because Mark was already all in, so
Kings get cracked by 2 hands. 7s
lost
and
both
ace
ways,
queen.
brother.
Yikes.
Lost both ways.
Well, listen to you. You made the money. You took 13th place for 250. Sometimes that's all you can do. Just wait for a good hand. It doesn't hold up.
GCR, what's up, my man?
Jump into the nighttime tournament. Oh, no, the nighttime tournament's a party poker. All right, forget about that. Bully poker.
Down to 12 players, everyone having locked up $303. We won't see a page up until 9th place at 374, and we're going to be short-handed briefly until we end up consolidating.
They should bring us a player to 11-11, right?
Go ahead.
All right, you got one player coming.
Guy says,
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
coming, I'm coming.
I'm coming. That's Tiffany. She does a great job. She floors as well.
Shout out to our production team making this thing run smoothly.
Yeah, we covered a lot of things earlier. We're going to jump into it real quickly. We have the $15,000 cash giveaway tomorrow. The way you get a raffle ticket into this giveaway is you have to win a high hand. So the beginning of the month until tomorrow, if you want a high hand, multiple high hands, you have multiple tickets in the barrel. But you have to be here, though. You can't. We don't email you the money. So if you're not here tomorrow, too bad for you. I mean,
It's unfortunate, for sure.
It starts at 12 noon for 1,000. 2 o'clock we bump it to 2,000. 4 o'clock we bump it to 2,000. And then at 6 o'clock we give away 5,000. The big prize is definitely at 6 p.m. But if you can't make it till 8 p.m., don't worry. You get another 2,000. And then 10 p.m., 2,000. And the last one at midnight, bonus 1,000. But listen, free money's free money. You got anything to add to that? No?
You have, once your name is called from the podium, I believe you have 3 minutes.
Starts at 10. And then the more names we go, the faster we drop down the minutes.
Really?
Yeah. It starts at
I
10
like
minutes.
that.
Starts at 10 minutes, but then like the third name, we drop it to 5 minutes.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Because you might be upstairs playing in a cash game, they call your name, you can still
Right.
run down and get it. So.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or a player could be running out to their car, or, for sure.
Right.
And the first person drawn is the pure winner.
Correct.
So
we give them 10 minutes.
I like that.
And Mike all in again. Listen, he's winning. Listen, the all in play is powerful. I told you Bob would be back. Look, Bob's back.
Beware of the guy that's just quietly laddering, picking his spots.
Assassin.
And just staying alive.
Right.
That's all that matters, bro.
Mark did a great job, too. Look at he's got almost like 100K in front of him or more than 100K. He had like 25K at one point. Those little guys at the bottom, sometimes you can't knock them out. And the blinds have gone up, so we're at 5K, 10K. There's an exposed card. I'm going to muck it anyways. So 5,000, 10,000, and we're six-handed on this table. Monty pointed out that Bob's got a dirty stack. Huh? Okay.
I'm curious to see how much Ken opens up now with all the chips that he has. Sitting at, he does only have 60 big blinds technically, but he's still a pretty massive chip leader.
But he drops in a flat call trying to see a flop, and Curtis says raise.
Curtis said, "Yeah, we're not doing that.
No cheap flops on my watch. I like it. I like the raise.
I do too. He's got position on the small blind.
When someone shows me one ace, the other card's always a rag in my mind.
Yeah.
Just always. You want to show me aces? Show me
It
12
normally
cards.
is, yeah.
You can show me one ace. I know the other one's garbage.
Keep on, Bob. Nope, 5-10.
5-10 are the blinds. Bob's like, don't rush me. I just got here.
Guys, our $10 poker party is about to start in 20 minutes.
Woo!
If you have someone that is a new player looking to get in, their first entry will be free if they follow us on social media and say poker party at the window.
Yeah, if you're watching poker and your girlfriend wants to play and you want to have fun with her to have a free time, come bring her along. She's never played before. She gets a free entry. $10.
That is the way to learn the rules. When you're not risking any money and you can still learn how to play, their dealers are great. They're going to help you out.
Well,
Coming
look
out
at
and play,
Curtis.
you still got time to get in. Plenty of time.
In the small blind, waking up with aces, and you got action in front of you.
Life is good when you get big hands out of the blinds in a tournament.
Sure is. But no one has a big enough hand to call the raise. See how he showed both aces this time?
That's very
silly people.
Very observant.
Another thing that people do, and I love it, is if they raise and they don't get called, the kings or aces always get tabled. Always. Like, there are very few players who I know, like, well, the good ones don't show, but most of the time people are like, look what I had. I didn't have any callers. It's so surprisingly in the small blind, though. So, like, when you raise with aces, it looks so deceptive. No one can put you on ace. It's so hard to have aces in the hand. But it's always great when someone, like, re-raises with ace-king, when it's a hand that definitely gets you into trouble. 20,000. Curtis going for 3 for 3 here. Won the big blind, had aces in the small blind, and now hopes nobody has anything in the button. And guess what? Bob says, Monty says, not on my watch.
With a suited king in the big, going to defend, and now ends up getting a decent piece of the board.
Yeah. Monty knows a button raise when he sees one.
Interesting. He's going to lead, thinking he's got the best hand, betting, more than half pot.
Yeah, get Curtis off this bluff of his. If he checks there, then he's got to face a raise, and his hand's not really suitable for that. So that's a great play from Monty right there. You know, if you check, you get a check call, check raise, not with that hand. You know, so lead out, and if you know he has garbage, which you think he does because he's a button raise, you win the pot. Stop and go, also known as a stop and go. Instead of raising pre-flop, you wait for the flop to come out and then throw a bet out there and see what happens. I like the play all the way around. Saw earlier the one mistake Monty made that one time, leading out. But we'll forget about
Yeah,
that.
sometimes it goes badly.
Yeah, sometimes. When someone has a premium.
Yeah, the danger in leading is that, like, typically when a player flops a monster out of the small blind, they're just going to check it over. So you know that they don't have, like, a super strong hand if they're
Right.
leading into you.
Right. So Bob here
But-
with kings, though, and Curtis has been really super aggressive last 3 hands. Bob here with 300K in chips. Curtis with roughly the same amount, 334.
I believe, yeah, this is the 4th straight hand. Curtis is open, too.
Exactly.
So Bob's like, yeah, we're gonna put a stop to that real quick.
65 is the value bet he's trying to get out of here, hoping that
I love the sizing, too.
yeah.
Not afraid to get called and go to a flop.
Right.
Being on the button.
Good job.
Chance to stack your opponent or get a full double up at least.
And that's something that'll take the sales out of their win out of your sales when you're being aggressive like that and you got 2 hands, 2 different players taking your pots from you. Then all of a sudden you don't want to raise anymore, right? So the momentum changes. Unfortunately. But aggression, be aggressive, folks. When you're playing poker, don't be results oriented. Be aggressive. Pick your spots. Know position. Know your players. There's so many key factors to this game. It's not just luck.
Kenny gonna open up under the gun.
You
Speaking
love
of
it.
aggression, I love it, man. I honestly hope he wins. I don't know if I'm allowed to root for players, but I am rooting for Ken.
We
He's
can
one
be
of my
biased.
favorites.
Listen.
I like Ken,
we're,
man.
We're commentators. We can be biased, you know. Ken's a good guy.
Ken is what makes live poker great.
Yeah, I know. You're loving
You know
it.
what I mean? I want to see this guy's mannerisms
Right.
when I'm playing.
Yeah. Listen, you want to run good in a poker tournament at the Kennel Club, get a Kennel Club hoodie. I mean, that's key factor 1 right there. We sell those in the gift shop. It's a great hoodie. It's really comfortable. I think it's only $30, to be honest with you. It's really not. It's not expensive. Trevor coming in here with the color up here. So Monty's needling him. He's never had this many chips before. All right. We have not introduced the yellow chips, which are the 25K chips yet. So we still have orange and red. We have Stacia. No, that's not Stacia. Sorry. That's
Daisy.
Daisy. I've talked to Daisy before. I said, listen, when you're dealing a tournament, definitely on the stream, it's not cash game. When there's an all-in player, don't run off the board as fast as you can because I know you like to get through the next hand. Pocket kings. Monty here
Kings
with
are going
ace-8.
around.
This is the hand
Now
Monty likes. He's raising
Mike's turn.
in the cutoff. All in. Oh, come
Yep.
on, Mike. Now, with his stack size, it's a good raise. All in, it's a
Yeah.
good play. 140K.
Not really much you can do there.
No, I know. You don't need to get too tricky. That's another thing. When you ever short stack it relatively like that, put Monty to the test. You don't need to see a flop. You know, take down that pot. 125 total. Monty's doing the math now. I got a weak ace here. How much do I have left over? Am I priced in? He folds. Good fold. And he's going to get the showdown. Look at that kings, buddy. What'd I tell you? Someone bets out. They don't get called. They show the table. Listen, these are live reads I picked up. I'm just telling you what I know, okay?
And picking up some live reads on Ken.
No doubt. She said she's played with this guy before. That's great.
Ken is definitely a guy you would have to pay attention to because he does play a lot. So
He does, but if you play, listen, even if you don't play with him, let's say you never played with him before, you watch the stream, you'll get some of these tells, and then one day you play, you sit down, you're like, oh my God, he's doing it. He's doing, you know?
it's like, wait, I've seen you do this before.
Right.
The
So
patented stamp.
Ken, if you ever watch the stream, switch it up a little bit, you know?
You
Put
know?
people on their toes. Mix it up.
Luna, $10 Donkey Fest. Yeah, buddy, it's going to be, bro, you have no idea.
It's for fun.
Yeah, this is it. We call it a learning experience, not a donkey fest, sir.
Did you say Luna?
Luna.
You calling her a sir?
I just say that. I
Oh,
say sir so
okay,
often
okay.
that I'm just like,
Listen, in this society, you can't genderize anybody anymore. You get in
it's-
trouble.
Yeah, I just by default say sir.
Right. Raise from Mark here. On the dealer button, ace-9. We're 11 players into the tournament here. Final 9, we'll get to the final table. Mark's got some respect from a person who doesn't raise much. So when you're tight, you finally open up, people just want to fold. You can't keep those cards, though.
Sorry, buddy, you can't hide the cards behind your chips. Daisy's on it.
She's a good dealer.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
Daisy. She's been around for a while. I mean, that's a brag, though. I think in this poker room that we have some of the best dealers in South Florida. Just consistency, the level of experience.
Being totally honest, of everywhere I've played, ours are by far the best.
Right.
Honestly, like
Yeah.
at least I haven't played up north at all, but I mean,
I played down south.
going
and
from forget it.
it's the new crew that's coming through. It's just like rush through. Like, you got a heartbeat? Okay, you can deal. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? Who's teaching these people?
Yeah, that's tilting.
Way
for
back
sure.
in the days, you had to pay thousands of dollars to learn how to be a dealer. Not no more. And I'd say it as a player because I play the game. Like, it hurts the game. Like, some of these dealers don't really understand they're playing for cash money. Like, it's not a home
for
game.
sure.
And some of the things that you do, I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but pay attention. Talking to the friend on the side, watching the TV up the top.
And it's only going to benefit the house to train them, you know.
That's the thing. They don't do a retraining. Once they pass the class, the acceptable pass,
Yeah.
because they need dealers. I mean, otherwise, there's a waiting list of 100. So I don't blame them for putting people on the tables.
For sure, yeah.
But
No,
there
that
should
makes
be
sense.
there should be a refresher course. I mean, go through, just correct them on some of the things. You know, no one ever clears their hands anymore. I don't see that ever. Nobody clears their hands. Oh no, we're taking Monty. So we're 5-5, folks. One away from the final table.
One away, down to 10 players. Everyone has locked up $303.
Woohoo!
Pay jumps will now begin.
We can go to Olive Garden or wherever
Maybe.
else.
These days, maybe. Hit the showers, Rick. From your boy, Alec.
I should wear my glasses. We see some really good play today. I want to commend everybody. Listen, making the money is difficult. Kudos to everyone who survived so far. And, I mean, you're playing great, Ken, so keep it going. Poker is definitely, in tournaments, it's a marathon. In cash game, you can play for an hour. If you want a session, you win. You can rack up and leave. They call it hit and run, whatever. But in a tournament, it's an infinite. You got to go to the end. You got to go to, we decide who's first place or chop it up. Or they started 11:15. The tournament starts in the morning. There's a 2-hour open registration. I think 1:30 is late reg before 1:45. So you've been playing since that time, and we're only at 6 o'clock. So almost 8 hours, and then we still got another 2-3 hours to go. Sweat him again. What? What's the question?
He's there to. He's asking if Rick's there so he can anti-sweat.
Oh. I like that too. Bounty. If anyone knocks out this player, I personally will give you some money. That's always fun. You ever do a last man standing with a friend in the tournament?
Oh yeah.
See?
I've never lost that.
That's good.
Because I make sure to do that with some loose cannons. I'm usually going to last longer.
Stephanie Nice, she said that she can outlast me in a tournament because she talked about how I like to late reg in a tournament. Not always like late, but I like to miss the first couple of levels. She likes to be there from the beginning. I said, all right, great.
Fair enough.
We'll do a last man standing. I'll put you in a tournament for 150 and whatever the prize is, we'll figure it out. But she was like, all right, let's do it. she got nothing to lose, right? She just has to outbeat me. So. And if she cashes, I told her I get half the money. So it's a win-win
There you
situation
go.
for me as well. So she could do well, and I could be a winner. Uh-oh, that's it. Final table, high card. We made it, folks.
We are down to 9 players.
That's right. If you're just joining us now, you're joining us perfectly at the timing. We're going to get to the final table. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do.
All right, who's your money on? Well, let's see who gets to the table first.
Who's your pony?
Who's your pony?
Monty. I'm going to take Monty. He's one of my favorites.
That's a good pick.
You can have Ken.
Whoa. Let me see who else is coming down.
Oh, no. He was your favorite from the get-go.
I said I want him to win, but
He's
I
not
don't know
your-
if he's
okay.
my – I mean, I kind of like Bob, man.
Okay, you can have Bob. I'll still take Monty.
I do need to see the other 4 players we're getting, though. But I think I'm going to be taking Bob.
Are we putting a side bet on this? Off key?
we can discuss. We can discuss terms. I don't have cash on me,
Oh,
but I can Venmo you.
yeah. I'll give you my cash
Or
app.
we'll figure it out.
Oh, it's funny. It was me and Andrew last week, and there was a player who just before he busted, we're like, if you like him, press 1 in the comments, and nobody pressed 1. So Andrew was making fun of it.
Does that mean you're rooting for him to lose, Alec? Is that what that means? I'm going to guess that's what anti-sweat means.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
You're rooting
I
for
mean,
someone to lose.
what else can it be? Not necessarily rooting for him to lose, but not rooting for him to win, I guess. I don't know. Do you like Rick and Morty? That's a good show.
Sick read, yeah. How many chips does Monty have?
A
Okay, he's
little
looking
over
like
170.
170-ish, okay. And who else? Okay, I recognize seat 7. Solid player.
I mean, Ken's got him like 6-1 at chips, so I mean, just outlasting him would be a better bet, right? But Monty now has position on Ken.
I still might go with Bob.
Bob's a solid player.
He is. He's a great player.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, though. You can play poker your whole life and get worse at it. It just not get better. Just some of your skills deteriorate. Picture-in-picture time. Oh, she doesn't like this dead table.
Oh,
for you, you
while
know
we're moving
what?
some players,
Sure,
yeah, we can,
sure. You know what? I like
us
the
up here.
request. Listen, gotta keep Ann happy. Hello.
What up, everybody? Thank you for joining us.
That's Brendan. I'm Oak. Oktay is my real name, but you can call me Oak.
Down to the final table.
We did
9
it.
players left. 148 started the day at 11:15. We're now
Right.
down to 9 players, with everyone having locked up $374.
That's pretty good. First place, 4,100. What? 48? What's your sheet say? 145. Yeah.
Yes,
4,145
for first place.
If there's no chop per se. I mean, sometimes they chop. Last week they chopped the 3 ways, which is good. Guaranteed money is sometimes always better than when the blinds are up there. You kind of flipping more so than you're playing, and luck can go one way or another. So
This is a pretty solid final table. We got a new big stack coming in, seat 5.
yeah, our first place is always like this. So this is one of the tournaments. If you're in the area, Friday daytime, 130 buy-in. I think last week was 4,800. So it's one of those tournaments that you should play on a weekly basis.
For sure, if you can. If you're able to, it's a no-brainer.
Because even if you don't cash, let's say you go 8 times without cashing, right? $900 or something like that. You win it one time.
Yeah,
it covers you for the year.
Right, we pay out 10%.
Right.
The min cash is almost double the buy-in, and first place is still getting a nice chunk of money.
Right.
And that's the thing, is like we always do well over the guarantee.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we could definitely make it a higher guarantee, but we don't. We keep it safe.
right, because we're always
Yeah, you
to
just
make sure
never
we
know.
always beat
Right,
it.
we always-
We pretty much never have an overlay.
Right.
And You know, you're starting with 20,000 chips, 30-minute levels. You're not going to find better than that.
It's pretty good, right,
for
the
130
value.
bucks.
Right. The only other tournament I think that's better than this one that we run is the 300 100K. That's correct.
The multi-flight is a monster for sure. It's a great tournament.
And when is the next 300 100K? That's a good question. We just had this one in July. It was July 10th. So I don't know if Joey's put out the one for August yet. And the problem with
I don't see it.
I don't think we might not do it because August is a bad month for us. First of all, it's summertime, but also there's a lot of tournaments going down, and we don't want to compete against, where people might be going somewhere else. So I'm not saying there won't be one, but
I don't believe they've put out the schedule yet.
No, they didn't put it out yet for August. So, oh, he said August 6th though. Maybe you know something we don't know.
Does he know something? Are you on staff, sir? Do you work for us?
So just as I was saying, there might not be one. There is one. There you go. Here goes the answer. I love it. All right, great. Some people know better than we do.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Well, we will be happy to commentate, and we will be here.
Well, let's get back into the action.
All right, and we are going to open
and
first hand of the feature table.
We love you. Just imagine without Ann how long we.
Oh, she's the MVP today for sure. No question. No question.
And we said some good stuff in the beginning.
It really was good. The stream started great, to be honest. And then I'm like, oh, we have to recap all that again?
I think it was a 4-way all-in or something. It was 2 players.
Right off the bat.
Yeah, right off the get-go. On the dealer button, Chad, another familiar face. Really good poker player. He's contemplating, can I get this money with ace high? First hand. Let's go for it. It's a good bet. Mike folds, queen 9. Curtis wants a count with king high. Interesting. They are suited. He makes the call, so here we go. We're off to the races. Ace 9 of hearts versus king jack of spades. Some people think it's 50-50. And the stats, 47-53, so they're right. Who will get lucky?
Yeah, with both players having their own suit.
Yeah, suits are covered, so hearts versus spades. Let's see if she does it. Does she rip through it? Does she pause? Does she rip through it? Does she pause?
And Curtis just ending it right away, flopping kings full.
I got to have a talk with Daisy again, what I tell you.
Oh, ripping the board out? Yeah. It's a habit.
I know.
So August 6th through 11th.
Very nice.
Thank
Next
you.
tournament
Well,
for
we're happy to hear it.
100. Yeah, that's a great tournament for the value. I mean, I can't play in it because I unfortunately still work here. But one day, $300 buy-in. I think it's 40,000 chips to start with.
Correct.
Half-hour levels for day 1, 40-minute levels for day 2. Just a beautiful tournament. Last month, they did a 3-way chop. Everyone made $22K. It was beautiful. Steve, who punted earlier, was the winner of the last tournament. Level 14, folks. We're still at 10K, 5K, 10K. It'd be funny, he's wearing Captain America. I just thought, just imagine the superheroes like Superman, Captain America, Batman playing poker, Just all the costumes. Would Superman have an X-ray vision? Does he have an advantage there? I mean,
yeah, the guy has an advantage always.
Did you see the new Superman movie?
I didn't, and I heard it wasn't good.
It wasn't like.
I heard it was terrible.
Well, I wouldn't say terrible, but I wasn't really happy with it. I mean, they tried to do something different. I understand. Trying to make Superman more like relatable, human-ish.
I'm still waiting on the new Batman to come out.
That should be good. And then I'm not promoting movies, but this weekend it's Fantastic Four. I think that's gonna be okay.
Oh, that's right.
Came out this Friday. Today. Early showing was last night. I didn't get to see it, but.
Are you a horror fan?
Not so much. But here's a horrible hand. I mean, a horror hand. Bob, your guy, Queens.
It's my horse.
There it is.
That's my horse. Opens up to 30K in the hijack.
It says Amigo, but I don't think that's his name. I think is his real name. He's like another tournament grinder. I love. Played with him before. Mark contemplating it. Folds. Curtis. Queen trade. No good. So bet sizing was good. 30K wanted some action. Unfortunately, nobody had any cards to contend with.
Yeah, Alec, when certain players are on the feature table, we definitely try to do that. Thank you for joining us, man. Good luck with everything.
Gavin says Batman would have an advantage. That's true. Bruce, unlimited buy-ins. That's the whole thing about tournaments. There's unlimited buy-ins till the end of registration, and then, you just got to play poker. So, Bruce Wayne. Monty.
Right. Blinds at 5K, 10K.
30,000 is the raise under the gun. UTG. Early position. A raise that size normally shows a lot of strength. Mark on the dealer button. King 10. Wants to see the flop.
And is gonna, is just gonna flat.
Not
see
bad.
a flop with
Not
a
bad.
very
In position.
playable hand on the button.
Correct. Ken gets out of the way. So does Curtis. So it's two of the chip stacks, the chip leaders. So Monty has a bigger chance of winning this hand with the bluff. 4-4-4. Ace high in the lead right now. Mark wants a check.
Wendy's flop, 4-4-4.
Yeah, you remember that earlier? Yeah. So that's a tell when the player wants to check. I mean, normally it's check the trap when you have when this player checks out a turn and they have a really good hand, they do that. So, but this time it was legitimate. I want to see the next card. That was funny.
Yeah, Gavin, you liked it.
Nice.
My problem is I have such a high standard for superhero movies now.
Yeah.
We've seen the Marvel and Christopher Nolan's Batman films and stuff.
Right.
They were so good. So now it's if it's not top tier, I don't even bother going.
Yeah, it's hard. Listen, we have a group of players that are really good. Like the Silver Fox, Jeff, is a storyteller. I haven't seen him in a long time, but Pizza John, storyteller. They, regardless of whether they're in hand and not in hand, they tell you a story about something else, and they just keep you captivated.
Right.
There's some players that are good on the table. We're talking. This is a very quiet table, so the microphone is on.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, when there's certain characters, certain regulars at the table, we try to let them do some of the lifting, but that's good advice, though.
I also saw a thing about raise it up 30,000.
Is that 8 deuce of hearts I'm seeing here?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
This is a changed man.
He listened. He heard. He took on the break. He took a little listen.
He may have actually done that.
Monty calls with Queen 10.
Monty with a pretty easy defend, I think, here.
Yes, I
being
agree
in the
with
big
you.
blind.
Good hand right there. 7, tray 5.
And if you're Ken, I still like betting here.
Yeah.
I mean, you have no showdown value. You got backdoor hearts, backdoor straight.
That C-bet is good,
the
40K.
betting lead. This is interesting from Ken. I haven't really seen him make a play like this when I've seen him on stream.
So those two players in the World Series that talked the most is Will Kassouf and Martin Cabral.
Yep.
And they said how one was different. Mark Cabral was fun and enlightening and kept it juvenile and stuff. But then some other players said, you didn't play with him, and he really wasn't as good as it seemed as a viewer. Playing with him is difficult because you tank.
Martin Cabral, you're saying?
Yeah, Cabral, to play against him. It was really strategic talk. And Will Kassouf, though, way out of line. I don't think any of his banter is funny at all.
Think he's good. I do think
wow,
he's a great
look at
player,
Monty. Look at
this
Monty.
This is interesting.
Wow, what a race here.
Really interesting. And this is most of his stack, too.
Just putting Ken on a bluff here and just knows, maybe the way Ken put his chips down, not the standard Ken play.
And the impressive thing about this, too, this is 2/3 of Monty's stack. So you're basically saying, Ken, I think you have ace high, and we're just going to cut it at that.
He's agreeing with you about Marvel movies. Like it's hard to find really good movies. Everything's so like regurgitated. This like the creativity. Like we don't have the Quentin Tarantino's making good movies anymore. So it's so difficult. Everything is like a copycat. And you're right.
That was a really
advanced play.
I would like to ask Monty about that play, to be honest.
What was he thinking?
Because Ken, I thought played it pretty well considering like the circumstances and the read that Monty had. Like I don't think he's putting Ken on 2 Broadway cards. Apparently, he's not putting him on a pair.
Correct.
So
right.
Because the problem is, if Monty's wrong, it's his tournament. It's like
what you just said. I was just about to say that the devil's advocate of that is like, even though that play looked so great because we saw the whole cards and we saw the action, but let's say Ken flopped the set there and then the play looks so bad. You're like, oh my God, why did Monty just donk off his chips?
Even if he's got like 10s or jacks, like
right, that too. But I'm saying like the play worked out perfectly the way. Earlier we said like he made a play that didn't work. All right, so jacks here, all in for Mark. I cut off my speech because this is more important.
Yeah, we got a player at risk. Mark finds the jacks in the hijack.
92K.
Goes all in for 90,000 after Amigo opened with a6 off.
Yeah.
And we'll see. I mean, he does have the chips to call.
It's a light call, though. You're doubling up the
you're
short
never
stack.
happy about it, but
right.
at the same time, it's.
You shouldn't be folding all the time you put chips out there, right? So sometimes you do have to make the call.
Yeah, he's deciding, is my hand quite strong enough to flick it in?
Yeah. Am I totally dominated or just slightly? It's a tough spot. You can let it go. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
You got enough chips. Yeah. Just one of those kind of things. Sometimes you get bluffed. Sometimes you guys have a better hand. But Monty's impressive when you're facing a continuation bet like that to raise with queen high versus a player that could be very sticky. And like you said, there's no chips left, and his tournament life's online right there, right?
Well, that's what I mean. He almost committed. What up, Steph? He almost committed, his
Steffi
stack,
Mo.
So. Steffi Mo in the house.
What up?
Don't worry. The place didn't burn down while you were gone.
She had a great
here.
vacation. She was here yesterday.
Okay, but I'm saying today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the place didn't burn down. We were able to get it set up.
Whoever you talk to, Stephanie, we've got the new headsets. We appreciate it.
The new headsets are fire. So comfortable.
That's all, Josh. Great. Yeah,
Yep. So
cares about us employees, and happy employees.
Very much appreciate it.
Steffi Mo on a road trip had some fire on food picks. Oh my God, so good.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, A6. It's a bit loose. He did have a lot of chips, but I can understand maybe on the button or later position. But yeah, he was like second to act.
If you're feeling it, you just gamble sometimes. A6. I mean, we saw King Jack beat eights earlier. Sometimes a lesser hand will win. Sometimes I've seen like 8-5 in the big blind call off a bet that shouldn't be in a hand just because he was in the big blind and win a hand. So it's crazy sometimes how not supposed to win, but you can win.
David not knowing he's betting into my horse here with top pair in position. So David just limped in.
Yeah, he's going to find out the hard way.
And he's trying to take control of the pot with his chip stack, not realizing Bob ended up checking back the big blind with a pretty good hand.
Yes, I would agree with you.
So I'm surprised he didn't raise pre, and now he's going to lay the hammer down.
Okay, all right. I was just kidding. Just kidding. And you just buck your cards.
But we will do everything. Please just enjoy your break, guys.
Where are you at, Luke?
Luke, where you at, bro?
B, Luke.
We're currently two-handed in the booth. Yeah, that's another thing too, Alec, is like once you open and a short stack shoves, it's like you're kind of backed into a corner. You don't really want to fold all that, but then you don't really want to call either.
In this tournament, in a bounty tournament, you just snap, throw in chips.
Oh,
in,
yeah,
of course.
you're just looking at it for sure.
It's so crazy, the dynamics of the two tournaments. And tomorrow is the bounty tournament. We won't be streaming it, but you can play in it. It's a $100. What? Oh, you want to do because of the
No,
color
I
up?
believe we're going on a break, right?
Yeah. Before we don't hit the break thing, let's go over recap real quickly what we got going on. We're going to take a break in a second, but before that, we want to let you know that tomorrow is our $15,000 giveaway. In order to be eligible for the giveaway, all you have to do is win a high hand. You get a free raffle ticket. It's in a little barrel that we have. Tonight we're doing high hands till midnight. It's every 15 minutes, so it's 400 every 15 minutes. And we have progressives, and you have a couple of progressives that are in the 2,000 range.
Yes. Progressives go on after the high hand ends even, so it'll be going on all weekend. The 8 high straight flush is the big one, paying out $2,700. None of the royals have been hit, so they're all paying out at least $1,000. The royal and diamonds pays out $2,500.
Right. That's in addition to the high hand. So
Correct.
if you hit a royal, obviously you have a great chance of winning the high hand.
If you hit those before midnight, you're eligible to win the high hand and the progressive bonus as well.
Right.
So
with the high hand, you get a ticket in for tomorrow. Tomorrow starts 12 noon for $1,000. At 6 p.m., we're giving away $5,000. It's every 2 hours, 12 to 12. At 6 p.m. is the big giveaway. So that's what we're doing. And I guess we're going to go to a break.
We're going to go to break. Come back.
Sell here, going to raise it up to 6,500 with the King 9.
He's been opening a bunch, Basel. He's been getting a bunch of really good cards. As you saw, he had the Ace-King suited. Before that, he had a bunch of pocket pairs.
Maybe heads up to this flop. Deuce 3-5. Neither player connecting. King high of Basel still in the lead.
A diamond there. One diamond on the flop.
Check, check. Another diamond.
The power of the back doors.
This is where I'd expect. I was going to say I would expect the bet from Paul there in a way. I went check, check on the flop. Now you pick up the.
Right.
But instead,
And imagine a call, at least.
What's the bet here? 8K into 17.
Raise? Nice.
26,000.
Wow.
Okay.
It's another way to play it.
It is. It's going to get through, too.
All in.
Oh, is it going to get through?
Wow.
Whoa. What did we just see there?
Wait a sec, man. Is that even possible? What?
Small blind, big blind.
Wow.
It's a hell of a play. He had King 9 there.
Here?
All right, so blind versus blind here. We're going to see Mike limping in with the King 5 of clubs, and Georgia will happily check the 7 deuce.
Yeah. Oh, she flops gold. Wow. And now Mike's going to lead into her.
And even better, Mike's going to lead in. He does have a flush
Oh,
draw
that's
here.
true.
So this
That
is
is
an
true.
action flop.
Yeah, it could be. She just says, okay, I got, and then she whispered in his ear, I got a deuce. She
her
leaned
coming
in.
over the top.
Oh, no! 7 deuce for the boat. This is one of the hands. What the hand were you on?
Wow.
This is crazy. I don't know. What number is this hand?
Which shows up in a little bit. All right, we got 10,000 bet here. Georgia's standing up just to make sure she sees
she's
what.
like, that is what I'm looking at. That's a 7.
No, I know, but it shows in the beginning of the hand.
She doesn't raise. Lets him. You know what? Let the player dunk off of the rest of his chips.
And look at this small betting by Mike here, too.
Right. All right, she said enough is enough. Yeah, he calls. How can you not fall through there? Oh, man, 7 deuce. He's like, what in the world? I got eliminated.
That progressed a lot slower, too, than I thought it would. It like kept betting like 5,000, 10,000.
Small blind versus
big
blind.
But eventually it gets all in as we imagined it would with full house against second nut flush.
And he's still stunned about it. He's like, what? That's a revolving chair for sure.
Yep. That's Thomas first here. He's well, Thomas is first. He'll fold. Now we're to Israel.
Right.
Well, look at what Diana's got behind him. Kings for Diana.
King, yes. Let's get max value here. She looks at the clock where the blinds are at. We're at 3-5. I want to get value, 15K. Oh, never mind. All in. No value at all.
Yeah, she's still. I mean, blinds at 355.
Oh my God! New player
Whoa.
sits down to aces. He says, "I guess I call." Cooler City. What?
Wow.
Is that even legal? Oh man, brutality right there.
What a table change for David right now. Still gonna have to hold up here, but great shape.
6 tray 7 flop it sure is.
Spades though.
Oh, spade for king
Diana.
spade. Brick on the
7 of hearts.
Good
So
game,
David gonna
Diana.
knock out Diana there.
You know, sometimes in a tournament you wait all day for kings.
Yeah, that's what they call the definition of a cooler there. Aces against kings.
Yeah.
Not much you can do.
No, nothing you can do there. I mean, even if they saw the flop, it gets in the same way. You know?
Oh, 100%.
So
it's all right. We're gonna get there together.
I don't know if I ever. I don't know if I'll ever get there, Terry.
I would say starting stacks or average stack
60?
right now is probably 60. Yeah, give or take. We could go.
Hey,
up,
if you
we,
go
we could go up and look at the
half
screen,
field.
but you know.
No,
I was going to
we're
say
not-
the screen's there, but that's
No.
it's
We're
not
not doing
really
that.
accurate.
It's too far.
That's
It's too far.
30
We're not
minutes
doing
into
that.
the future.
Am I going to limp 9-8 suited? Adam right behind him with a pocket pair.
I'm not sure. I think that's a little too early position, especially with Mike's stack size to
I
be
would like-
calling with
I like-
8-9 suited.
Listen, man, at this stage of the game, I like the raise or fold method.
Yeah,
If it's-
100%.
If you want to play it, just make a little raise, and if you don't want to raise with the hand, then just fold. Unless, of course, Mike is balancing in some monsters, which
Airborne
I kinda
Ranger.
don't know if he is.
Oh wow.
Airborne Ranger says
Speaking
we're
of
in better shape
monsters-
today. 34 left at the second break yesterday. You don't have to tell me. I was there.
Incoming 3-bet from Ryan. Or not.
Hello?
Very sneaky flat here from Queens on the big blind.
Wow,
This might
he got
actually
got
work
lucky
out
with
for
that
him.
flop.
Yeah.
Nothing on the flop. Great news for
and a-
Ryan.
and a
Wow,
check.
look
He
at
was
the check.
full trap mode from
That
Ryan
is
here. Yeah.
that is an impressive trap.
Fishy.
So, if you're trapping pre and you're trapping on the flop, do you check raise here or
100%. Yes,
I mean,
this is
yeah,
the time.
I think
Yeah.
this is the
This
perfect time.
If he's got aces or kings,
for
it
the
is
check
what it
raise.
is. But this is the one.
There's no way you can. Yeah,
Oh, he's going big.
I mean, there's
I feel like just all in. Why even put in like 35? Just get it in.
when you have like 40 or 50. Yeah. Or you could do. I mean, I guess you could do like a small
is-
raise to like 25, which would still have your stack.
Yeah,
and
but then you're gonna let in all the flush draws in for a cheap price. I mean, this has got to send in
Here's
alarm
all in.
bells for
Finish him.
we're gonna have a snap call. And Ryan is gonna be huge favorite here.
Gino says, "Oh, now you realize you got me," but in fact, he does not. Gino, you can't always be right, buddy.
Yeah, Gino's always right sometimes.
Deuce on the turn.
And a very trappy play from Queens pays off for Ryan. Max value on a 7-high board. Queens versus 10s.
I mean, it's a good trap.
Keep it on. Note it, but maybe it's not. Note it, but maybe it's not going to be in the top 5. Maybe. It's a pretty. It's an interesting play from Ryan here. Very trappy and very well disguised monster Queens on a 7-high board. It
couldn't have
really
worked out any
for him.
better with that flop. I mean,
Correct.
7 deuce 4. I mean,
7-4 deuce.
You know,
10s never folding. I mean, there's a lot of flush draws and maybe a top pair A7s that maybe Ryan could be check raising with.
All right, folding around. Rich probably wishes he was on a Poker After Dark right about now.
Raise 8,005.
I was joking, Rich.
oh, he's showing it. He's showing it. The whole reason he's doing it so he can show it.
So he can show everybody 7 deuce.
Yep.
That'll be sick. And he's got Mike thinking about it.
Oh, Mike's calling. Mike's for sure calling. He is out of position.
And yeah, we're doing this. Big raise to 7 deuce.
Step right up. Step right up. There you go. Oh no, you hit the. All right, you good. All right.
All right, and we are back. Blinded 10K, 15K. Down to final 9 players. We started the day with 148. We are down to our final feature table with plenty of big stacks in play. One of them being Ken.
Who's raising now with ace 10.
Who first 10 back from color outbreak is going to open.
Let's go.
String raise open to 50,000.
Yeah. We're going to allow that?
He verbalized. He's a pro. He verbalized.
You said 50K?
He did.
Okay, good.
Todd was on it.
Todd's a pretty good dealer. He's been here. A veteran. Been here 20 years or something like that. He's got one of those old gold name tags from the get-go.
Every player is locked up $374. Pay jumps are now in play for the most part. Top 5 will be guaranteed at least 1,000.
Thousandaires, top 5. 50% of these people are going to make some good money. Todd has found a rip and a card.
Yep, we got to swap out one of these decks. That's not good.
No.
So we're going to go ahead and get a new deck out there real quick. We're going to have to
Hopefully they're all been verified. I know the red deck. What we got to do each time we start the stream is take the deck and put them on top of that little middle box there, so the card reader will pick up exactly each card. It's so funny how technology works. It's not perfect. So the blue deck,
I believe the blue deck's been scanned.
Okay.
Yeah, before every stream we got to scan every single card individually.
Right.
So I think we're good to go though.
We'll find out.
We will find out. If not, we're going to have to play Guess the Hand.
Yeah, I mean, it could be off a little bit. It's okay.
Oh, we're good. We're in business.
Folks, the blinds are, like you just said, 10K, 15K with a 15K ante. So we're at 40,000 in the pot. We're not even seeing a raise. We're 40,000 to pick up here.
Action's going to start moving pretty quick with these blinds going up. And Monty right away looking down at a pair.
What's that card protector? Is that a barricade? What's
I think that's I think it's a police barricade. Yeah.
45,000.
You use a card protector? You have your favorite?
I don't. I do have one. I don't use a card protector though.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
I got mine in my pocket. I'm not even playing, bro.
I do. I have a Chicago Cubs card protector. I need to use it.
Especially in the 1 and 9 seed or 8 seed, one of the ones that are close to the dealers, you got to have one. I mean,
that's a good point. I should do that more
hands
often.
on the card all the time, because I've seen it. It's rare when it happens, but every once in a while a deal will scoop them in by accident.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's not the one. Here's your flop: 5 king. Monty in the lead here with pocket 8s. Check and a bet. It's a hefty bet. Full size pot. What the hell? You don't want no callers. This is my card protector right there.
What are you, Mr. Miyagi?
It's Ming Dynasty money.
That's cool.
It's worth $3,000.
That's sick.
It's a replica.
It's a replica. Yeah. I'm like, there's no way, bro. You be pawning that thing so fast.
What?
To play some 1-3. I know you.
And agrees. They always need a card protector when you listen. There was, like 5-6 years ago, one of the players in the World Series main event was sitting there, pocket aces. So all in on the flop. Dealer just scooped in her cards. She got her money back. The tournament director gave her back her bet size. Not what's in the pre-flop, but like when she went all in, she got to keep that. But she lost out on a big part. Yeah, big.
That's wild.
I know. And then you see the dealer just did it by, like, he wasn't intentionally trying to kill someone's hand, but as a dealer, we do a lot of things without even thinking about we're doing them.
I mean, yeah, you're dealing, 300, 400 hands a night.
Yeah,
chances are you're going to make a mistake here.
If you were wondering your chip counts, Ken is in the lead with 585, but David right behind him with 570.
And then Bob, the future tournament winner at 420,000.
Right, with Monty right in the middle, 360K. Interesting. The announcements for the party poker.
Still have plenty of time to get in. There are a lot of tables upstairs.
Brandon is running that show. If you're below 10K, you can do an add-on, so that's even fun.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Shots fired, Baluch.
Buddy,
Shots fired.
There's not even a dent in my armor after that little comment.
See, Brent,
we got our one World Series, and I'm good with that.
Amigo with jacks here raises the 40. Oh, calls 45. Tricky. Monty with 8s. Amigo with jacks. Monty with 8s twice here, and the flop. Trey 9 ace. So the ace would probably slow down both players. I said probably. As Amigo fires out. Wow. Stubborn Monty calls here. 9 on the turn. Monty checks again. Check back. Yeah, you don't like someone calls you there. 6. Monty could bluff this pot now.
Does he turn his hand into a bluff here?
Right.
Just take a showdown value and maybe try to get him off the hand that he has.
Monty takes check. So there you go.
Bad news.
Woo!
Monty thought his hand was just good enough to not have to turn into a bluff, and
right. And he sasays he's
Amigo
calling.
okay,
I'm calling.
sure, buddy.
I'm calling.
Sure you
Listen,
are.
I'm calling. I'm just not betting there. I'm calling. They're your payouts. I love it when you can see it.
$4,145 up top for first place.
Yeah, but even second place, $2,500. That's pretty good, bro.
I mean, assuming,
even third place.
If the top 4 decide to chop,
right.
What's it, 3K? You're looking at like almost 10K between, 4 guys. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's great. Monty with ace-king now.
For a $130 tournament.
The rebound hand, ace-king.
I believe it's until 8:15. I think it's 2 hours, Paul.
That's a good question.
I think it's 2 hours up until the first break. The end of the first break, I believe.
Yeah.
Is when you can
think about coming to play the party poker. Let's go.
And, buddy, listen, come on out. You'll have a great time. There are a lot of tables up there. Poker's alive and well when I see those tables upstairs.
All right, so Amigo calling with queen 10 of spades here. He is in the cutoff, late position. Curtis with 8-7 in the small blind.
This hand can get very interesting.
Yeah, it's like a hand you can see a flop with. I almost thought he was going to raise, which was really crazy, but he didn't.
Yeah, he got plenty of chips. You want to see a flop with it.
Ken bucks that 7-3. Get out of here, buddy. So we're 3 ways to a flop. Trey 9-5.
Interesting flopper. Curtis flops a gut shot with a backdoor flush draw.
Right.
We'll see if he decides to maybe
semi-bluff?
or try to take control of the
Check.
pot.
And Monty here with ace high here, hoping nobody has a piece of this, is going to fire a continuation bet. Good size,
that's
too.
Usually Monty's MO is just be aggressive.
Yeah. I think Todd said 60 and Monty's like 65K. But look, Amigo. Oh, he grabbed, he faked the punt.
The pump fake.
Yeah, he's like,
frowned upon move. It's okay.
Looked like he was going to call. I was like, wow, we got a good call from the cutoff.
Now in a cash game,
this
would be a great spot for Curtis to check raise.
Right.
But in a tournament, you're not just going to punt off,
You're not supposed to.
You're not. But in a cash game, when you're playing really deep, that's a great hand to check raise.
Right. Good play from my guy.
Your horse. Gaines, yep. The live betting odds have shifted in his favor a little bit.
Listen, Monty's been here before.
I have full confidence in Bob.
He's
Bob picks his
consistent.
spots. He doesn't force it.
Yeah, of course. That's the thing. I love that saying. It says poker's a lot like farts. If you got to force it, it's more like shit.
This is pretty good.
It's such a great game when you're in the flow, running good and playing well. Just go hand in hand. It's like really, you get momentum.
Do you tilt easily?
I don't. I've been, probably the most patient I've ever been in my whole life.
That's good.
I can sit for hours and when the cards come, I always feel like it's just the way it's supposed to be. Just if you're not going to win, you're not going to win.
Right. I think a lot of that just comes with time too. Like you've experienced so many bad beats in the swings. You just know how the game goes at this point.
Yeah, I accept a lot.
Right, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It's just sometimes it's just out of your hands.
Yeah, a lot of it's out of your hands. I mean, it feels good when you feel like you make a right play, but sometimes you can't do anything.
Yeah, this guy, especially like live, you're playing in South Florida. These people aren't going to the casino to fold. They're going there to gamble. They're trying to hit a big flop. They're trying to win a big pot. They're not trying to sit here and grind out an hourly, you know.
Right.
So
you definitely need cards that go your way, though. I mean, you can't win a tournament by just bluffing. You have to go to showdown sometimes. You definitely have to win your flips. There's so much that goes into it. I mean, luck plays a factor. It's part of the game.
It's all those things just adding up.
Yeah, correct. It's just right. It's like you're stacking things together. So, but what's going to get you there, though? You can move pay jumps with skill, though. You can steal blinds when you're supposed to, in position, when you sense a player's weak. Like you're saying, there's the small little details that you get over a period of time. You don't get that overnight. You just don't pick up those skills. You can read about it, but you don't get that until you get your hands dirty, you're in the mix of it, and this is one of the tournaments how you learn. 130 buy-in, you get your feel for it. You can try some new things out. It doesn't bust, your bankroll doesn't, won't put you on the streets. It's what's really good. And it's safe. Like the difference between this and cash game, you can say to yourself, I'm going to bet, $260 is all I'm going to invest today. If I lose, I go home, right? The cash game, one buy-in, you're out.
Right. Now we got a hand developing here. So Bob opens under the gun with ace-jack off, and then Monty on the Ken on the button decides to 3-bet with sevens to 100K.
Hello.
So Ken, back to his Ken's turned over a new leaf. Going to try to apply some pressure
maybe
to Bob.
he watched the stream a couple weeks ago when I told him you can't win a tournament just by playing the premiums. You got to mix it up sometimes. And listen, this is an evolution game. Sometimes you make the right decisions. You learn a little bit. You got to adjust.
Paul, I totally agree with your comment.
Yeah.
Being able to fold properly in a tournament, it really is the key to getting there. I mean, it's surviving, right?
Surviving, yeah. And picking your spots, though, it's a semi-bluff. It's sevens versus the early raise. I mean, it's really great. The player is going to have a strong hand here. You're just hoping he doesn't have a proof. And he did a snap call, so now you feel confident.
And Bob is good enough to fold this hand if he was beat.
Right.
He doesn't know that Ken. I mean, I didn't think Ken would 3-bet with this hand.
Right. Ken's repping a bigger hand.
But Bob is right. I mean, it's just a tough spot for him because it's 100K. You're calling off. He's out of position.
And he lets it go.
He could be dominated already. Even if he does hit an ace, it could be no good.
True.
And Ken taking the aggressive route.
Good job, Ken.
Against
Pulling
under
those
the gun
chips.
open. Yeah, Bob's not comfortable with that spot.
Both players played it right. Listen. So Ken could have just flat called there on the button and saw a flop, and then you're like in position, but with a really weak hand though, because sevens, how good do they play unless you don't hit a set, right?
Yeah, I mean, if there's only one overcard, you got to debate whether he has it.
It's usually 3 overcards.
And then if you just flat, that means Bob maintained the pre-flop betting
Right.
lead, so
Correct.
you can steal the betting lead away by 3-betting pre.
Right. A lot of pros to that action versus the cons. And listen, the button is one of those spots that you could raise with really almost any 2 cards if you do it right. I mean, if you do it too often, people are going to start calling you down. But
all right, so what's your horse going to do here with 7-5 of diamonds on the button? He's going to raise, of course. And now please, Bob, please complete in the big blind. Oh, we got a 3-bet from David?
He did.
Wow, and I really like it.
And it wins.
He's got a healthy stack. He's got an ace blocker. Monty could open a ton of different hands on the button. It's a great play.
A hand before that, Monty was talking to him. They were like buddy, and then all of a sudden your buddy raises you. What?
Like, oh, okay.
That's not right. Oh, he's got 2 daughters. Oh, the tattoos represent his daughters.
That's cute.
Yeah. It's sentimental. Listen, I think tattoos with meanings, All the R's. Todd has 2 kids of his own, a daughter and a boy.
Miracles happen, right? That's right, Travis. You know it.
Raise 50,000.
The late great Doyle Brunson would say, "Keep on betting if you're winning."
Rest in peace,
Yes.
Hulk Hogan. Well, rest in peace to Doyle Brunson.
Oh, that too. No, you're right.
But
both of them.
Yesterday, Hulk Hogan passed away.
I know.
I was like,
I know. He's like, Ozzy's out. He's like, I'm going too. I don't.
Hey, brother.
Cardiac arrest, I heard.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
So Bob didn't like David raising, and he just sensed like he stole the last hand. So if you pay attention, so this is the thing. Even when you're not in the hand, if you watch somebody play a hand, you can get a feel for them. So he thinks he's stealing from the button. Bob's putting in the re-raise. 3-bet, 150K. How do you like them apples, David?
That's right. My horse said, give me my chips back.
Right?
Ace, queen suited in the small blind. You never want to flat there to a button open. Especially with, with these stacks and stuff.
It's a really aggressive poker right now. This is a good streak.
This is a tough table, to be honest with you. It's one of our more difficult
for 130 buy-in. That's
what I'm saying.
Really tough.
Yeah, these are some solid players.
Sometimes at 130 buy-in, you get a lot of easy players that get right through.
Yeah, typically there's a few soft spots.
Yeah,
players that sneak through and just make their way here, but these guys are all solid. Nobody's really going to be punting away.
I think Mark in C1 is back on the short stack, though. Looks like 150, 160.
You guys still plenty of time to get into our $10 poker party upstairs.
Yeah, normally the Friday night time tournament is our 130 mulligan for 135K, but tonight we're doing something special for easy for the novice players and the new players or the players who want to play 130 tournaments anymore. They got nothing to do on a Friday night. Come on in, play. $10 rebuys and entries and stuff, and it's fun,
Raise $55,000.
And someone said the prize pool first place at $1,200. That's amazing. All right, Mark's all in here. I'm sorry,
Man,
Mike is all in here.
He loves queen high.
Well, could be his suited. It could be his favorite hand.
I believe David open limped.
I know.
With
so
Jack 8, and then Bob's like, yeah, I'm on the button. We're not limping.
Call.
Yeah, he calls. So
Bob realizing he's almost getting free rolled here by Mike.
Same hand. Should be a chop, 50-50.
Oh, you just cursed it. Oh, all clubs for my horse. Thank you for the announcer's jinx, buddy. Club on the river, 100%.
Chop. Oh, you jinxed it. If you didn't say anything.
I reversed your jinx. I shouldn't have said a word.
I know.
Dang.
I was about to say, look at the stats, 50-50. 1% advantage when your cards are suited.
And Oak says he runs bad. Give me a break. How do you dodge the club there?
I have nothing invested in those players.
Uh-huh.
This Rocky plays street poker, doesn't he? He is so much fun to watch, man.
Quite the accomplishment with the
Monty saying, Mizrahi plays street poker. Yeah, he's really good. The guy is something else. Gotta give him credit. Yeah, the PPC, Poker Players Championship.
He won Player of the Year, which they said this Rocky won the main event and the $50,000 Pro Players Tournament.
Second player of the two.
Which is, but back when they did it, I think about 30 people were playing.
That's true. Back when it was only like 30, 40 players playing for $50,000, there wasn't that big of a field. But he's won it 4 times, which I don't think anyone's going to ever duplicate. So it is. Player's choice. They get to choose. So Mark's all in here with ace-jack, and Ken has ace-king. And I definitely think Ken's calling. Might be raising, though.
He rivered the ace to win it? Yeah. Well, that's like when Feynman hit the jack, a couple years ago. It's the same thing. You got to have those hands.
I mean, you guys all got lucky to get here. I was the skilled player.
Okay, put in 75 more.
Curtis got jokes.
Curtis, I'm the only one that didn't get lucky.
Right.
Y'all
String
just
call
ran
again
hot.
from Ken. Love his chip counting skills.
Thank you to everybody in the chat. Steffi Mo, she was here earlier.
She was, Rebel. She was
Steffi
actually
Mo did make
on
an appearance.
She was on the stream yesterday.
Yep.
Was going to be on tomorrow, but they canceled it because of the giveaway. So we need all hands on deck. And we have 3 players in the hand, 1 player all in. Your flop is Jack, 6, Trey, 7. And your river's a deuce. So all hands have to be turned over. 1 player is all in. And ace-jack with a pair is going to triple up. Look at that. Look at all those chips you just won with. Hey, buddy.
Boy, I was counting all that money. I've been winning with ace-jack.
125. Remember, 75 remember. 75,000. Be river the ace to win it. Yeah. Okay, put in 75 more.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
75 more.
Put in 75 more.
I mean, you guys all got lucky to get here.
I
Yeah, you don't always have to have the best hand to win a hand in poker. Sometimes you got the worst hand and get there. That's always fun. That's part of the thing. So after the chip counts.
Yeah, our updated chip count, we're at 10K, 15K with a 15K big blind. Ken is our current chip leader with sitting at $500,000. Bob in second place with 450K, and Mike is our short stack with 110,000 sitting at 7 big blinds.
And now you got Billy Channel on Sirius. My favorite all time.
You're supposed to announce all the bets. All right, good.
You know his personal assistant, so maybe come down here and we'll see him later.
Yeah? Oh yeah, I'm in.
Who invited you?
How about this? I don't know what year it was, way back before I knew my wife.
Story time from Bob.
Okay, he plays 8 performances at Madison Square Garden.
I saw him back then too.
About my wife went to 5. She and her brother went to 5 of those.
Were we talking about Ozzy? Maybe we're talking about Ozzy.
I believe so. I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to him as well. He also passed away.
I know.
That's a wild
3.
week.
It was Malcolm and Ozzy, and the Hulk's like, hey.
Oh, Jamal.
Jamal, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
I know. He died swimming with his daughter.
Oh, that's so
I
sad.
know.
That's
That was
horrible.
tragic. That was even worse than the other ones.
That's
like,
horrible.
You know, Ozzy was on the last limb.
I mean, Ozzy knew he was kind of.
Yeah.
He's probably lucky to live that long, to be honest.
Right.
How he lived his life,
Woo.
but Hulk Hogan too. I mean, that guy was. Who knows?
The first time I seen Hulk Hogan, I don't know if it was in a Rocky movie, it was in a movie. He was larger than life. He was like 6'7". He was, woo.
Dude, Rocky 3.
Something. Now I remember. I was a kid.
Yeah, Rocky
like,
3.
Yeah.
I believe that guy was just
Massive.
a legend.
Yeah.
Maybe the most iconic wrestler of all time.
I think definitely at one point.
The guy looked the same for the last 40
He
years.
did. Amazing.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Back in the days, you used to have razor blades. They'd cut their forehead for the blood effect. It was so great. It was so great. Those wrestling days were the best. Cage matches.
Who was your favorite wrestler back in the day?
You know, I mean, Macho is one of those guys. You know,
Okay.
there was a character.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But I like Vince Ventura.
Okay.
Yeah. And as a governor, I loved him as a governor, man. He was great. But Hulk was one of them. Hulk was really... Andre, not so much. I mean, he was just big, but Andre the Giant.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Undertaker.
The Undertaker was good, you know.
I was always my guy wasn't shown very often. I was always a big Kane fan.
Okay.
That guy is.
Yeah.
He was in a couple horror movies too. Going back to that, and that is a massive human being.
Right.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Amigo with ace-6 here. The flop is 7-7-6, so hey, you got a piece of it. Curtis with 8-6 raised to 35K, and Amigo came along. So we're heads up to the turn, which is a jack. Doesn't help anyone. So if it goes down to showdown and things doesn't change, Amigo should be able to win this hand. 45K is the bet. As long as Amigo doesn't put him on a 7, which is very hard to do. You know, 1 7 is out there, you always worry, but when you see 2, you're like, nah, he can't have the third one. 10 doesn't change anything on the river, so Curtis gives up the bluff area, checks, and for showdown value, Amigo, just in case, just shows over his hand.
Ultimate Warrior was a classic.
Him and the Slim Jim commercials, exactly.
So
Ultimate
many
Warrior
of
was
them were
good.
iconic back in the day.
Ultimate Warrior didn't say much. Did they, Ray? You just had the makeup and stuff?
Right.
Yeah. Step it to the Slim Jim. I wasn't a fan of Ric Flair, even though he was very popular.
I didn't
just
like him
wasn't
either.
my style. Woo!
Man, these guys are massive.
You look at the sizes and stats, yeah, they're crazy, man. Listen. And some of those guys didn't make money, you know, like they were just doing it for the sport, you know, travel around the world. A lot of the things back in the days, only a few people were making money off of it.
For sure. All right, tell me this guy wouldn't scare the crap out of you.
Yeah, with that mask,
Kane?
of course. Yeah.
Guy's a monster.
If I saw him in Holloway, I mean, shit.
All right, over under. Guess how tall he is. How much he weighs? I haven't even looked.
I would say 6'8", 285.
I'll go 6'8". I'll take the over on 285. But
Okay.
I think 6'8's a good guess.
Yeah.
He was 7 feet.
Yeah, that's about right.
320.
There you go. It's a monster, man. Imagine his meals. Imagine
Forget it.
How much money he spends on food. All right, so your boy Ken tried to make it just limp in, and Monty just pouncing on my boy Ken once again, taking advantage, being a bully. Race to 50K, gets it through. Ken's like, I thought we were friends, man.
No more.
I remember everyone used to hate the Sheik. Bob, what's his name? Bob something, the wrestler guy, just the old blonde hair guy. I'm trying to think. He was just a regular guy. I got to look him up now.
All right, Mike is still our short stack waiting to pick his spot. Curtis is going to open in the cutoff looking down at pocket eights to 70K.
Hard to make a pair in poker. Ken with
wakes up
fives
with
on the
one right
button.
behind him.
If he puts his chips in, I bet you he slams it on the table. I was wrong. You didn't put him down the way. Maybe calling is different than
So
when
he's
he
gonna
bets
string
out.
call.
He said call, though.
Yep, I'm going to string call. String flick it in. And I believe we're going to go heads up to a flop.
Yep.
With Ken on the button. Looking for a 5.
7-7 ace. Anyone fold the 7? Check from Curtis.
There's
there
Ken's
it is.
patented stamp.
There it is. Hoop. There it is. Oh, what the hell was that?
So the bet sizing. Okay.
Curtis
so
was got a call. And
Ken bets out 60,000, and then Curtis pulled back,
Chips
not
in
letting
his
go of
hand.
his chips.
Shakes his
Kinda
head and
had
folds.
second thoughts about it.
Hello. He didn't release
Yeah.
anything. Not forward motion. No.
No, it's you got to release the
Monty
chips.
wants a call from the floor. Yeah,
That's
Brendan
correct.
real quick said he didn't
That's-
release it.
yeah.
That's our standard here.
That's correct. The dealer,
Yeah.
she knows better. The dealer knows.
Yeah.
She was on top of it. It's one of those nuances, you know. If it's not just forward motion here. You have to release the chips.
I think that should be the rule. It's not here.
This is a stream that doesn't use inappropriate language. A lot of the players here, Curtis, aren't dropping F-bombs. Yeah. Either of us.
I try not to. I may slip up once in a while, but I try not to.
Players are debating whether or not you can put your chips out and pull them back.
The poor dealer.
Amigos saying it's an angling. Some players. Kathleen's like, listen, guys, I don't make the rules.
And the dealer is absolutely correct. It is a house rule. You need to know the house rules.
Oh, now Bob's mocking the dealer, which is not nice.
I mean, hey, guys, listen. Releasing you got to know like where you're playing. That's another part of it.
Well, we'll bring this up to debate, but it is what it is. Yeah.
I can literally right now take out 200,000, cock it back, and then put 30.
Yes, amigo.
I can literally do that.
So why would you want to do that, though?
I know, but I'm saying that's my point. That's so bad.
Tell him, Kathleen. Let him know.
Kathleen ain't messing around.
She ain't. Listen. Let's go.
Man, I like it. I'm all for it.
The funny thing is, once we say that's the rule, well, what are you arguing
It's
about?
like that's what I'm saying.
If you
It's
really
like,
have a debate, call the
if you're
floor
aware,
over.
if you're
call the
aware,
floor.
right?
Yeah.
If you're aware of the rule during a hand, you should have no problem.
We don't see the graphics, but it looks like 2 players are all in here.
Oh, your horse is at risk, buddy.
Yeah,
I think.
Is
Oh no,
my
he
horse
may
at
have him
risk?
he may have him covered.
Yeah, he's gonna show his hand.
Looks like queens to me.
Looks like ladies.
What do we got there? Was that king queen?
Ace king. It looks like the race off. Ace king versus queens, a classic race.
King queen.
Oh, king queen. Oh, 10-4-7, and a safeguard 5, and a safeguard 5.
Your horse has chipped up.
You got to know how to pick them.
Queens are going to hold, and we will be down to 8 players. With Monty picking up queens at the opportune time, facing a shove from under the gun.
Yeah. Poker's easy. What I've been telling everybody. Poker is easy.
Yeah, he came up and then he pulled them back. He never put them on the table, but
All right.
everybody at the table saying, oh, we can do it. It's
going to be a min bet. If you come out with forward, we're going to act in turn, guys, but if you come out with forward motion with your chips, I'm going to make you min bet. Good.
Well, that's different, though. That's a different statement. If you're going to be the first person to act and you come out, it's going to be a mid bet.
So I guess to prevent people from abusing it, I mean, I guess that's just up to the floor at this point. But yeah, if you know players are abusing that, then yeah, I mean you could hold them to a min bet.
So Joey is our tournament director who also runs the tournament during the daytime. Brendan is a dual rate. He deals, and he's a nighttime tournament dealer floor. So he came and gave a ruling to the table. Just in case you guys want to know, for this tournament, he gave everyone a warning. If you going to make a motion with chips in your hand and pull it back in, then it's just going to be a mid bet.
Downstairs, it's terrible, and they allow it. And people, look, the worst thing they do. This is not a call. They do this, and then that's.
No, you can do that.
They do that.
Oh, you can do that.
That's cash games downstairs.
Buddy, that's every day. That's also
terrible.
That's also most poker rooms, to be honest. I see it everywhere.
Terrible.
That's right.
I think it should be the imaginary line, and if you cross it with the chip.
You know, a long time ago, there was a betting line that was on the table, and people screwed that up more than anything, so we got rid of it.
You know what solves this problem, guys? Just verbalize the amount, please. It's a win-win for everyone.
That doesn't happen too often.
Just say what you're doing.
2 players in the hand. We have Mark with ace-9 and Monty with the mystery hand. Because he's so much riled up, he didn't put his cards in the box. Monty's got Mark covered. He's got 480K, 310K. There's a check from Mark and a bet from Monty, and Monty's going to win this pot. So, good play.
It's just he's again because it's like I come like this, and I'd be like. But the thing is, by the way, I hate it downstairs because I play cash there all the time, and I hate when people do this and then they go like it should be the chips that are in your hand.
cash is different than
I know. But I just think it's
You've been allowed to carve chips forever.
I know. But some places don't allow you to do
But I don't think that's angling.
No, I'm not saying it's angling.
Yeah.
Bob's throwing in his 2 cents. If you're in a cash game and you cut off chips and you learn the rules, that's not angling. I mean,
agree. I don't. There's no issue with that.
Right.
As long as you just have to be attentive. That's
Correct.
It. The dealer has to be aware. You know, whatever chips they release, they need to be held to it. If they accidentally drop chips, that's on them. Because I've seen that happen too.
Yeah, I've seen someone drop more chips than they wanted to, and they try to pull it back. I'm like,
I'm like, no, sorry, man.
Yeah.
It's like you
did
know
not
the rule.
right, and then they learn to verbalize it when you're putting your hand out there. You can say it. Hey, listen. There's some people I don't angle shoot because I just think that's bad karma, bad for poker.
No.
Those people, whoever angle shoots, I mean, I never see them do really well. So,
and that's right. That's typically what's happening. Those players, they have trouble winning straight up.
We never had the barriers when we had COVID, but back when the barriers were, I've never seen so much angling in my life. Back when the barriers where people had chips behind the poles.
Oh, I didn't even play.
It was crazy.
I didn't even play. I didn't bother. I played one time with the glass up, and I'm just like, forget it, man.
Guess who's the chip leader?
Oh, wow. Did you just celebrate early? I think that's a –
Oh, wait,
that's
you
also another jinx.
Oh,
that's also another jinx, celebrating way too early.
I'm not celebrating myself.
Oak, are you the guy that celebrates on the flop?
No,
Is that
I
when you're
told
all
you
in?
that. You have to watch me play.
You celebrate when you're –
Even when the pot gets pushed to me, I'm like, did I win?
You sure?
Your blind's at 20K, 10K, 20K, 20K, and race to 40K from Ken, who's trying a different approach than the slam the chips down. Bob with deuces. Steffi Mo. Somebody alert Steffi Mo. It's our hand. She loves them. I can see a flat call here. Just, set mind a little bit. When you're running good in poker, when the hands that you fold don't hit sets and the hands you call hit sets, it's just a good feeling. But I like calling with any kind of pair. Like for a mid-sized race, any pair is good for a call.
Yep, and he's I believe he has position other than Amigo.
Right, we see what Amigos are right. Amigo has 10-9 suited. That's a hand you could play as well.
And he has a lot of chips. Yeah, I don't blame him for calling here
no,
either.
Of course. How do you get more chips? By putting chips in the pot.
having position on two of the biggest stacks, having a chance to win a massive pot here if you connect.
4 ways, 40K.
It's a very interesting hand here developing.
7 tray ace.
Okay, ultimately
all in.
Oh yeah, with the queen high flush draw.
Where did Curtis lose all his chips? I don't even remember. Did he lose a big pot? I didn't see.
Yes, the pot with Ken.
All right, Curtis, way to bounce back.
It's a lucky flop.
Buttons get there.
If I lose, I lose.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. We're 6-handed, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7-handed. I can count. That's how you get it.
Well done.
So Monty the chip lead 630K, and Curtis on the bottom here, who just survived that last all-in, picked up the pot, which is good.
7 players remaining, everyone having locked up $600.
At least.
At least $597.
Beautiful thing.
For 7th.
Right. It's a good thing. All right, so David leads out here, and right behind him, Bob calls a Jack-10. 45,000 is the raise. Mark on the dealer button with ace-8 calls 45K. Ken, king-3 is like, what happened here? I was running good at one point. He's going to make the call, though, from the big blind. Only has to put 25K in. It's pretty good. I might have folded, though, but here's a good flop, though. Ken picking up draws. King-high flush draw plus a straight draw. First position, checks. David, queen deuce, checks behind. It's not a good flop for Bob either. You got diamonds, and it comes out all clubs. Checks so well. Mark does have a pair of aces. All in. Did you see that coming?
I did not.
What does Ken do? Do you call here with your draws? You have 2 people act behind you. Do you just make the call? Do you fold?
It'd be hard for me to get away. Wheel draw to go with the nut flush draw.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to chase.
Your opponent could have a worse flush draw.
Yeah.
He ends up having top pair as well, but
he could have a pair, right? Like you said. He's like, I just got these chips. Ah.
And it's 215,000.
It's a big bet.
It's about half a Ken stack. Problem is, yeah, he wasn't the aggressor, so it's hard to just call it off, but that is a ton of equity. I would have looked to bet. I would have looked to lead if I was Ken.
I think,
to
right.
be honest.
If Ken leads out, it changes that whole dynamics of everything, right? Mark might not even made that play. But now Ken has to make the decision. And maybe he was just hoping for like a cheaper bet to see the turn.
Right, yeah.
So,
or, yeah, maybe it gets checked around for sure.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens.
Monotone boards, it does get checked around a decent amount of the time.
Right. I'm going to have to teach Ken how to count a stack of 20. Just for future purposes.
Ken looks like he's in agony. This is a reliable live tell. He really has a
right.
decision here.
Yeah. Who said something about what?
Someone talking and they shouldn't be talking?
It sounds that way. Keep your mouth shut if you're not in the hand. I see people do that too. So mostly in cash games, not intentionally trying to deuce action,
Ken
but
makes the disciplined laydown. He's like, I'd rather just ladder.
especially like in a 1-2 game where players are like, "Oh yeah, man, you should do it." I'm like, "What? No. You shouldn't say that. You're not in the hand." So Mark's going to show he wasn't bluffing. He had top pair, which is good. Good enough to take down that pot. Yeah. Monty said I would have called with Ken's hand, which some players, listen, they go for it. Some players want to play safer, and that's fine.
It seems like, I think Ken's more concerned about laddering than.
Correct. He just got, like he just said, I just got these chips. So that's in his mindset. He figures he can pick a better spot. So we'll see what happens. No big deal.
Yeah, and I think Monty's telling the truth. He would have.
Yeah, Ken's asking for advice, but they're two different players.
Yeah. Thank you, Warren. Appreciate you joining us, man.
Hey, it's my man Warren. I talked to him yesterday.
Warren Brooks.
He says he watches the show. Thank you very much. I dealt him a high hand.
Oh, that helps.
Very,
there you go.
Very generous tipper, by the way.
That's what's up. We appreciate that. Thank you, man.
Curtis
Paul,
here.
I'd have a tough time getting away from that. I would at least be probably leading on that board. You get so much equity.
And now, if the player has you covered in chips, it's easier to fold. But you have him covered, you're not going to bust out of the tournament. Maybe go for it.
Well, right. That's really what it is. It's only half your stack.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, listen. I mean, we just say it's easier said than done. Exactly.
That's where you get lucky.
That's right. That's how you get to the first place tournament. You got to take some of those chances you got to take to ladder up. I mean, to win the tournament. You're just making the money and there's winning tournaments. So there's differences. All right, checking it all in. He's like, did he check?
Curtis with a pair and a 3-high flush draw.
Yeah.
Gonna put Ken in the blender. He's gonna end up getting away.
Yep. Bink. Folds. See, now, in Ken's mind, though, this is how things unravel. You were running good earlier. You're winning chips. Momentum's changed. Now you're folding.
Well, now
People
now the pay jumps are here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be important.
I know he's thinking about it.
Right.
I know he's thinking about it.
Right.
He's like, man, third place is paying out $1,800.
Right. That's true.
I can buy into that $10 poker party 180 times.
I could do it.
Still time to get in, everybody. $10 poker party upstairs. If you're a brand new player, you get in for free. If you follow us on social media and say poker party at the cage, your first entry is free.
If you have a friend that hasn't played poker and wants to try it for the first time without any risk, come on by. That's definitely what that's for. I mean, it's for newbies. It's for people who don't want to spend a little bit of money. They want to play a little bit of fun. That's fun. I mean, don't expect to do well in it, but, I mean, first place could be $1,000. I don't know. Someone said that earlier. 70 total.
Okay,
Woo.
so I believe Mark open limped with ace deuce of diamonds. Ken flatted behind with king deuce suited, and then Monty, I believe, squeezed the juice out.
Monty smelt the weakness.
Smelt weakness.
70K.
Savvy bet. Now that's what happens. These pay jumps start happening. People start to get a little passive. They want everybody else to get knocked out before them.
Yeah,
but then they end up bleeding chips.
That's exactly what's going to happen to my boy Ken. I mean, listen, sometimes you just got to draw a line in the sand and say, it is what it is. I mean, he played the fives really well. He got the eights to fold, so he did. I remember now where he got those chips from. So kudos to that spot. No guns, no glare, right? Yeah, that's the saying, Listen.
You know who's not afraid of this moment? My boy Bob.
Your boy? He's still in it.
My boy Bob is not fazed by pay jumps.
And Curtis waking up with a real good hand here. I would play a kings. Just saying.
It's a pretty good hand.
Captain Obvious. But, yeah, it's one of those hands I would – one of my –
I would have liked to put more chips in the pot when I have the second best hand in poker.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for him, not going to get any action, but does take it down. Sitting at 7 players, 148 start of the day.
Yeah, we're still at 7.
Still at 7.
Yeah.
First place paying out $4,145. 4,145.
What do you
American.
What do you tip on that? Do you 300, 400? What's your standard? We're dealers. We tip a little higher than normal, right?
Yeah, I mean probably at least 250.
There
at
you
least.
go. That's a good. That's a good
Yeah.
bet. That's a good tip. Man, I'm just jonesing to play another tournament, guys. You guys got me worked up.
That's the thing about doing the stream is like now I really want to play, for sure. It's
Right.
just like when I watch, like if I watch football, I play basketball, then I want to play.
Right. And the good news is, if you missed this Friday's tournament, guess what? Next Friday we're doing it again.
We are doing it all over again, and I will bet that we beat the guarantee again.
I think next Friday is going to be a good one. Yeah. I knew last week it was going to be well. It was going to be good because the main event just happened, and I knew we would get an extra, we had 177. It was a great turnout, and I kind of feel it. Even though summertime is really slower for us, July, August, are the slow months for this poker, but we're amped up and ready to go. And someone said we have the next 300 100K in August 6th, which is great. So Mark is all in here with Ace Jack.
Oh man, my pony might be at risk here.
We
don't know what Bob's hole cards are. He let into Mark on the flop.
Yeah.
On an Ace-6
and he
board,
did
and
a
Mark
snap
has
call,
Ace-Jack.
so
Yeah, I don't think he's good here.
Without even seeing his hole cards,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm pretty sure. Pretty certain Mark's ahead.
Oh, okay. August 6th was someone said the date was.
Yeah.
Is it on our website?
It's on.
I'm going to check for you.
August 6th to the 11th is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Is what our next 100K multi.
From what the chat has said.
Johnny.
There's a website that we have, which is great. It's called PB.
I've looked, and I am not competent enough to find it.
PBKennelClub.com. You can always check. We should type that in the.
I tried to check the stream schedule from Josh, and I didn't
see it.
I know. Well, no,
on August.
I couldn't pull it up. It's just
Yeah.
my PDF isn't loading.
Right. So we go to poker.
Trying to look. Oh wait, here we go.
Yeah.
Yes, multi-flight week. That is correct.
So
the 6th through the 11th. Yeah, because day 2 is Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, that tournament's always day 2 on Sunday.
So the 10th then, because Saturday's the 9th, unless day 2 is Monday. But I believe it's Sunday. I think we only have a day 3 Monday when it's like a moneymaker.
Correct.
Event. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean,
yeah,
we've heard the complaints. Some people hate a Monday day 2, which is reasonable if you have a regular job.
August 6th through the 10th will be
your
our next
boy
100K.
Bob is all in here. 145K. Mark has pocket 10s, and Amigo is thinking about calling and they get in the mix of this with Ace 9.
Bob, buddy, I need you to put your cards in the box so I can sweat you. Yeah, I'm about to owe you.
No, the tournament rules here, sir, states that all bets have to be mentioned out. You can disagree if you want to, Amigo. It's the normal reason why you don't say the amounts is because you can induce action. But the reason why we do it is so there's no confusion with regular bets. You're all the way through. It's a bet. We announce it. It's supposed to announce. All the dealers are taught that. That's how we do it here. So, okay, so it's 3 players all in. I'm sorry. 3 players in the hand. Bob's all in.
Bob is at risk.
And King
that
6
looks like
jack.
a great flop for Bob. I'm guessing.
6 on the turn.
Fade.
Jack,
brick,
and King. So
I think that's a good flop for Bob.
Kings and 10s are gonna probably win this hand here. Mark's gonna fire out 100K, folds, and Ace high for Bob.
No. Chop it up. 10s are gonna win.
Yeah, I was
Kings
like,
and
what are you
10s,
talking about? Chop it up, rookie.
I was looking at the Ace high hand. The other Ace high. All right.
Hey, Bob, been a pleasure. Did a great job. You'll take our 7th place.
Blinds are now 10-20 with a 20K ante, and we are down to 6 players with Mark, our chip leader, at 925,000.
How about that? Mark with that last hand.
Every player with $772 locked up.
Listen, I give Mark credit. At one point, he only had 25,000 in chips, was short on the money bubble, almost didn't make it, doubled up, and now look at him, the chip leader. Anything can happen in a tournament. Never count yourself out. If you're in a chip in a chair is all you need, and a little bit of run good. But that's impressive. Good job, Mark. I mean, it helps when 10s hold up, but still, hey. Recipes to success: your good hands hold up. That's just this is the formula for making it deep in a tournament.
Raise 40,000.
40,000. Oh, snap call. Okay, good thing. We had a little last week. We had a thing for like 10 minutes. The cable was blinking on us, but thankfully, not today.
4 players, 40,000. Yes, sir.
The Ken say flop me quads. He's not even in the hand.
Massive flop for Curtis, a bottom pair and a flush draw.
We seen this before. Remember? Monty's doing good with that barricade. I like it. You know, it's a little blocker thing. All in here for Curtis.
And David with just a naked open ender. Probably going to get out of the way. I really like the shove from Curtis, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's a semi-bluff. I mean,
no matter what you get called by,
you're
right. Either ahead of a better flush draw or you have plenty of outs.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, yeah, take a chance. Win. You know, the good news is everyone folds and you take down the pot. The worst case scenario, someone calls and you have to suck out. But still, that's how you get chips, though. Got to put yourself on the line. Take risks and chances. That's the game. You know, you can play it safe if you want to. I mean, that's not how you win tournaments, though, in my opinion. 10K, 20K still. The level's gone up. Where we are at 35-minute levels. It's been a 10K, 20K for a long time now.
Raise 60,000.
Raise to 60,000 for the chip leader. Pocket sixes. Ken with queens. Oh, boy.
120,000.
Mid-click to 120. I like it. I like it a lot. Snap call from Mark. Why are you laughing?
Ken, man,
oh, the way he puts his chips out?
He's such a character. He's such a character, this guy. Just one chip at a time, buddy.
Look at
Todd is like, what are we doing here?
Monty's like, just push out a stack. The deal will count them out for you.
Maybe it's Ken's way of just trying to tilt people.
Now, you see that Mark Cabral, instead of snap calling, would like make a comment, you know, take his time, tank and stuff, and that just slows down the game, and people.
Wow. Disaster flop for Ken. Mark ended up flopping middle set.
Ah,
and
that's
now
crazy.
Ken with the min click is going to end up biting him.
Yeah.
Pricing in a pair on the button.
Yep. Or queen. Oh,
Jack.
Jack.
Need a queen.
No, he's eliminated. 6th place, buddy.
Wow.
Poker's brutal.
That is Mark with a massive chip stack now at over 1.2 million. You got 40% of the chips left in play.
I just want to say this. I mean, nothing. That's the way it goes down sometimes. But the thing about waiting sometimes for a premium hand is that disasters like that can happen. So you got to mix it up. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. He played a hand great. He should, even if he raises, what, 180, 200, you still get sixes, maybe still call him and still outflop him there.
I don't know.
Sets are so hard to get away from.
I don't know if he calls with he raises more. I think he was just getting such a good price, but
I don't know.
I mean, we don't really know. But
yeah, I think I like the spot. I like the mid-click. It's not that bad. You get someone else to put in their money in bad. You can't put someone on a set there, and then unfortunately, you just dunk off the rest of your chips because poker's cruel. Paul says you should have made an earlier call. Yeah. Uh-oh. This is not happening. This is the issue we had last week.
Raise
Took us like 15 minutes to get fixed it, but we're 5-handed now? Is that what we're at?
We are 5-handed. Mark with a commanding chip lead.
Yeah, Curtis just complimented him on winning that hand. He's like, hey, buddy, we're buddies, right?
It's like, hey, you're going to chop with me, right?
Right. Monty raising with 7s here.
With a 3-bet. 3-betting to 200 to 1,000.
I know, to the chip leader. Look at him just count his stack here. If Mark shoved this all in right there, oh, gulp. It's just like, what do you do? What do you do? 1.6 million, you just push the whole stack in, or it just says all in.
I don't know. I'd probably let it go, to be honest.
If you're Mark?
No, if I was.
Oh,
Monty.
if you're Monty, yeah, you bet 200K and someone jams all in on you. You're just like, what the hell,
like,
buddy?
well, you're never beating anything.
7s.
Yeah. You're either
What
flipping
a
or you're crushed.
sick play that would have been, huh? Let's see, how many chips do you have? 600? I got double that? All right, I'm all in. That's being a bully. Somehow the pros know how to do it. They know their timing. You know, those guys are like top notch. Yeah, just like the Alex Foxons and the just so good at it. Oh, come on. Not like that. Like, there's levels to this game, right? There's I don't know how to play, but I get good cards, I win.
Then there's I know my opponent's tendencies so well that I can just capitalize on that.
Queen 9-7.
Flush draw for David and middle pair for Mark.
50,000 for Mark. Do a little color up in between hands. I like it. Those yellow chips are 25,000 units.
I don't like the just flat from David.
6'3". He's got a heart draw, right? So he's trying to get there for free. Mark's got trip 9s now. And wins uncontested. The chip leader chipping up.
Rich get richer.
Take notes, everyone. Just take notes. Yep. So the red chips are 5 units at 20. At a unit, it's 100 for a row. So a whole rack is 500K. Woo! 500,000 units, and you still got mounds of chips in front of you.
It's a great problem to have when
yeah,
waiting
it's a
on
good
you to
feeling.
rack your chips.
It's a good feeling. If you haven't done it before, if you're watching from YouTube or Twitch or X, or click the like, subscribe, share.
Follow us.
Follow us, yeah, definitely. You know, we appreciate it. I don't know any other stream that appreciates it more than our stream, because we're like family, you know? You can tell us when our mics are not on.
Heads up, guys. Check them out.
All right, we're going to go to a flop. Amigo flopping top pair.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, one hand for the cameras, amigo. He's like, card dead. I'm card dead. That's a problem. Being card dead gets you frustrated. When you get frustrated, you just don't play the way you're supposed to play. You know, poker is a mental game.
Yep, you start to force it, right?
Yeah, you know, yeah, you start playing. I was like, King Jack looks like a, you're like, oh my God, King Queen, ah! Nope, it's King High. You call off of one pair. I don't know, just get crazy, you know?
Yeah, Mary, I should have went with Monty. I learned my lesson.
Someone's paying attention in the chat.
I know.
I love the chat. I love it.
I'm $5 in the hole right now. I'm stuck. I'm stuck big.
Didn't we say 10? I thought we said no. I'm kidding.
You talked me into 5. Listen, you're lucky you got that out.
I know.
Because I saw Monty's raise with Queen 10. I'm like, this guy's a baller.
I sweet talked you into 5.
Yeah, you did. You did. I got hustle a little bit. That's cool.
Gotta know your players. You know the other player I love? He used to have longer hair. Brian. He used to have blonde hair. He cut it shorter. He looks normal now. But he's one of the greatest players. I mean, entertainment-wise, he's always having a good time. Win or lose, never in a bad mood. I just love him, you know? Good for the table. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Oh, well, next time.
But I believe you.
Oh, yeah.
I believe you, though.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'd recognize him if I saw him.
For sure.
But
long time regular, been playing here for a long time. He doesn't play all the time, but when he does, and he's on the feature table, it's just good to see. Buys people drinks. He's having a good time. He doesn't care, you know. And he mixes it up, though. Sometimes I don't know what, I can't do anything. Listen, I'm not fiddling around with it. It's just got to stop on its own. That might be a good sign. 9 queen trade on the flop here. We have 10-8 for Mark and 7-4 for Curtis. Curtis trying to win with 7 high. It's gutsy. It works. 5-handed, you got to open up your ranges.
No, you're forced to.
And you got to steal more.
Just stealing those pots are valuable.
50-50 chance of winning. When it's heads up, I'm saying, like, you know. Someone checks to you, put in a bet. What's the worst that can happen? Paul, you think he made the final for the 100K? That's a good question. Oh, the blinds have gone up, 15K, 30K. It took a long time. Pocket deuces for Amigo, who said he's been card dead for a while. Folds. Chooses not to play this hand. Some people don't like deuces. Maybe he just knows that Monty's aggressive. And Curtis has been very active, so deuce is not really a good flop against 2 active players. 60K is the raise. The mid-click, and Monty comes along for the ride. Oh, you're saying Mark made the 100K final. Wow, that's impressive. The one player I haven't seen lately, it's been a long time, is Gene, who was playing up until last year, 102 years old. Monster.
What a legend.
Yeah, just incredible.
Gene the Machine.
Yeah, playing for that age. I mean, just.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, he would play, like, the night tournament as well. Like, he played, like, back-to-back.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you do that, man?
That's what keeps him young.
I can't do that now.
That's what keeps him young.
That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it was great. He beat Moneymaker in the first event when we had him down here the first year in the horse event. And then Money was like, you know, we should put him in the main event.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I think the Kennel Club bought the airfare and hotel stay, and then Moneymaker put the 10K for the buy-in for the. But he unfortunately didn't make past day 1. But hey,
yeah, but
what experience!
That's
He got to say shuffle up and deal,
and he ended up being the oldest player to ever play. That's
exactly.
really cool, man.
That is really It's something that it's a privilege to get that old, you know.
Absolutely.
We don't make it. We're just talking about the people like Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne dying at.
Hulk Hogan was 71.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah. So getting old is a privilege. So be grateful. We can only hope. But phenomenal. Like, he was still sharp playing poker. Like,
oh, Gene's a great player.
Yeah.
Gene's a great player. And ask, what do you prefer, cash or tournaments? That's a great question.
Super good question.
I think that's all relative. If a cash game is really, really good, I think I'm going to take the cash every time. But in general, I think I enjoy tournaments more. I like playing to win first. I want to win all the chips. I want to be the last player standing. Chance to, that.
David all in 90,000 here. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, it's a 50 extra buy-in.
Yeah.
Chance to win some money.
There was a year I played nothing but tournaments, and
you're sick in the head for that. Sorry, buddy. Sorry you did that.
That's why I'm here right now.
Yeah, those buy-ins add up pretty quick.
They do when you travel around the world.
For the sake of your mental health, mix in some cash games, everybody, to lower the variance.
Right. Nothing worse than grinding a tournament for 8 hours on the bubble and then busting right before the money. Good job, Todd. Good job, Kathleen. Look at that sexy bald head.
Where you guys weren't messing around. I love watching you guys. Dude, keeping them in line. She's like, I just work here.
Yeah, that was funny. That
was so good.
Those comments.
I love when we have dealers on the stream that are just like controlling the table. You know.
Yeah. Well,
Jason Rubo's another one.
A first-year dealer is not going to say anything or bite their tongue, but someone who's been a veteran knows that you can only say so much to a dealer, before they can say something back. And she wasn't being rude.
100%.
She was just being direct. Listen, that's not my rules. I'm just telling you what they are. So.
It's like, right, if it's a house rule, it's not. There's really no. It's
Correct.
kind of the end of the
all.
discussion.
Yeah. If you have an issue, go take it up with that guy over there. Joey was here in the morning.
Joey Bag of Dolans.
That's a good one.
He's
Joey
already
Bag of
thinking
Dolans.
about football season.
Yeah.
You're not scheduled on Sundays, right?
Took
we
me
get,
years.
we get to wear our football jerseys soon.
Yeah. Took me years to get my schedule the way it is. It's the only reason why I haven't quit. And it's come back at probably one of the same schedule.
Ooh, yeah. Not only are you forced to come back, but then you lose all your privileges. Yeah, sorry, buddy. All right, 5 players remain. 148 started the day. Everyone has now locked up at least $1,016.
It's pretty sweet.
We got a couple short stacks.
It's pretty sweet. To play poker for fun, buy in for $130, and then get $1,000 in return just because I just want to have fun. I don't even care about the money.
Not only is getting old a privilege, playing poker is a privilege, believe it or not.
I did.
And proof of that being upstairs,
right.
Our $10 tournament, we are slammed upstairs right now. When I walked up.
The crazy thing is when they had that COVID and all the card rooms went dark, like for the first time ever.
Yep.
We had months we're like, oh.
Dude, I'm like, what do I do with myself?
I know.
Like, I really don't want to play Call of Duty anymore and watch Tiger King.
That's when all the poker bros started busting out.
Carol Baskin.
Tiger King. That was what was that?
That bitch Carol Baskin. She 100% did it, by the way. She's, like,
of course,
as guilty as you could possibly be.
Yeah.
She's a terrible bluffer. She's like, I didn't do it, but if I did do it, here's exactly how I would do it.
Thank you. Admission of guilt.
Yep. All right, Amigo, under the gun. Semi-short stack with pocket kings. Blinds at 1530 with a 30K ante. Kind of just think he's just going to ship it here.
Not Amigo. No.
No, you don't think he will with 7 big blinds?
No.
Well, when an ace hits the board, don't get mad at me.
He won't.
Okay, so he effectively shoved.
That's a new thing. That's a trendy thing to do now.
That's dumb. That's dumb.
They do it a lot. Daniel Negreanu wants this to be. Daniel is one of the advocates of saying if you get a bet with less than like a quarter bet, that should be all in automatically because players are doing that now. So if they get forced into an all-in position, they have enough chips they can hold off or donk off or ladder up or ICM. It's just a stupid. It's smart, but it's so dumb. I mean. But I see people doing it. I mean, I'm not going to pick it up, but
yeah.
Look, even the TV says he's all in.
I mean, if someone, I mean, come on. And if someone re-raises you, what are you going to do? Fold? Like,
yeah.
I mean, he's not. It's not like he's not going to get to a flop and then check it down.
Right.
So even on an ace-high board,
it's there though, bud. But listen. Buddy, people are doing it. So
you think it's the psychological, like
it's something.
When people say all in, people are more enticed to call you or something like that.
That's a possibility. Instead of 250,000, that's a possibility. I've seen that.
Maybe people can be asleep at the wheel, and not realize he's all in.
Right.
Or basically,
maybe. I don't think that's the reason why he did it, but
I'm trying to think of a good reason, and I can't think of one. So
I'm telling you why they're doing it. Not so much in this tournament.
Listen, you guys know what you signed up for when you play tournaments. Just get your chips in there.
Yeah.
All right, so Curtis. Okay, Mark opened under the gun, I think, if the graphics are correct. And then Curtis
raises 65.
Just flat called?
Correct. Curtis 65 calls Jack. Couldn't cut off.
Mark was the big stack. It makes sense not to 3-bet him.
Yeah, that too, and you can see the flop.
Yeah, it's a playable hand.
Yeah, and check from Mark. Check back from Curtis.
Check.
6 on the turn.
Curtis turning the nut flush draw.
Yeah, so Curtis could win this hand. And he makes it 100K.
Curtis snap bets 100K.
Yeah.
Verbalized As you should.
Right.
Betting like a pro.
Curlis got some chops. He's got some chops. I'm still offended by his comment, but I forgive him. Since he doesn't watch the stream, he won't hear my comments about how I'm offended. But this is the only place I know. Listen, when I was playing poker, there's no place I could play to be on the stream, to watch myself, to see if I made some mistakes during the turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, to watch someone play. This is the place. I mean, I would just play here just to get a chance to be on the stream. I mean, it's fun. You could call your friends, tell them, hey, listen, root me on.
Your family member to get the sweat. Yeah, absolutely.
It's so great.
Of course. You know, and if you do end up winning, you know, you can play it back and look at some of the important hands.
That's the downside, because as soon as you win 4K, you get 5 people calling you, say, can I borrow $200?
And you say, who's this? No habla español?
Ace
no
Trey here. Queen 8. David's at risk here, 155K. Queen in the window, but right behind it's an ace. 10 for a chop for king. No. Okay, so Mark's running so pure. Knocks out a player. And just like that, we're down to 4.
We're going to be 4-handed. Every player with a $350 pay jump, guaranteed $13.58. So between these 4 players, we're looking at roughly 10K left in the prize pool.
So anyone's listening who doesn't know where we're located, this is the Kennel Club. Palm Beach Kennel Club, PBKC, located at 1111 North Congress Avenue in West Palm Beach, right across from the Palm Beach International Airport. So Google Maps should get you here, but if you don't, 95, I think it's exit 69, Belvedere Drive. Just go a little bit west on Congress Avenue. You can't miss the little triangle sign. Says, come on, have the entertainment. We do have simulcast here if you like the dogs and the horses. You can't bet them here live, but you can bet them anywhere else in the world. And we have poker, and we have 3 cards and ultimate. You know, we have the table games.
We partner with the Hard Rock for sports betting if you use our QR code.
Yeah, that little, right, we just said it, that whole sticker
right
in there.
Yep.
You can scan your camera phone and pop up the QR code and bet on some real live gambling. You can see us personally in live. We deal.
I wish I could bet on the Cowboys not to win the Super Bowl.
It's a T-lock. But you get what? You get you bet 100, you get 50 back.
You get 50 cents. No, not even, buddy. Bro, you get pennies back.
One day they're going to prove everyone wrong.
Yeah, I won't be alive when they do that.
You know, they're supposed to be America's team. I don't know where they went wrong. I do like their cheerleading squad, though.
They have a lot of fans. Yeah, that's the only thing people like about the Cowboys.
No one's talked about a chop, huh? Interesting enough. No one brought it up. Nobody said anything.
See, we have anyone. Well, Amigo is a little bit short. Yeah, he's saying at 155K. That's
yeah,
why.
that's
if he doubles up, they might bring it up.
Okay, here we're just saying. So they're waiting for him to bust, and then they might talk about it. It's good, solid. You're right.
Yeah, and he's going into the blinds.
But that's normally the person who brings up the chop is a short stack. That's the time to do it before you the big blind. Go, hey guys, you guys want to chop? And they say no. And they go, okay, listen, one double up, and I'm not chopping. You know, you got to threaten them with that. You know, kind of scenario.
When they absolutely would chop if they doubled up once.
Right.
They absolutely would chop. That's already a bluff.
4-7 deuce.
Monty loving that board.
Monty's like, all
flopping
me.
an open-ended wheel draw.
All me. Give me my chips.
And now Amigo's going to be going into the very expensive blinds here. I mean, he's going to have to commit because it's most of his stack over 100K in orbit.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you pick your cards and sometimes you're forced to play your cards. So, hey, anything can happen.
75K in orbit.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah, so it's about half of his stack. We'll see which player decides to try to open. Mark is going to min-click it with the suited queen to 60K.
Monty gets out of the way. Doesn't he get forced into this all-in battle here? Because, normally a player's short stack's going all in, so effective. You're playing his stack effectively. You're not playing your stack, which is a good fold to get out of the harm's way. And this is not the hill Amigo wants to die on.
It's a painful fold for him.
Right.
Does end up giving a lot of his stack away.
I tell you what, though, Mark's a sleeper. Looks like a nice, innocent little old man. Look at him; he's just brutal. Just
no, he is not. That's part of his game.
That's what I'm saying. It's a great little
just when
fake
you think you're safe.
Right, you like this guy. He's harmless. It's a piranha.
That tall Josh joining us in the chat. What's up, brother?
Josh, we would compliment you for these headsets are amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much for these. They're so comfortable.
Do we sound good?
They sound crisp. At least I think we sound good. 4 players remain. Blinds at 15, 30, 30.
Listen, this stream's going to end soon.
And Amigo is going to shove Mark snap calling in the big with
ace jack
of spades.
What an easy play.
Now Amigo's going to be at risk. Going to need some help from Todd.
And there's your flop. Ace.
Oh, clean board for ace jack.
Mark is just on fire today.
That'll be it for him.
Running pure, running good. I don't think he's lost the hand since he was. Listen, before the money bubble at 17 players, he had 25,000 in chips to short stack, almost eliminated before the money. And now look at him now, just got about to take this tournament down.
Went on a heater at the right time, and now 3 players will remain, with everyone having locked up at least $1,849.
Did someone say chop? Okay,
I heard
the
the
word.
C word. I heard the C word.
Mark could say, "Yeah, give me first place. You guys can chop up the rest." I'm running so good.
We might get some numbers.
Yeah, it's the best bet. I mean, they're really not going to get anything else out of it. I mean, Mark might be able to squeeze out a little more money with his equity, but.
So as it stands, first we get, based on normal payouts, 41.45 for first, 25.61 for second, and 18.49 for third. So
yeah,
curious how much third place will get a boost if they do decide to do ICM.
Even though I even seen the ICM number, I would say third place is definitely getting close to 2,500.
It's pretty good.
You're taking equity off of first place, so
Yeah.
third place is definitely. They're close in chips, right? Monty and Curtis. Curtis did a good job bouncing back too, because at 120 he was a little short stack.
He's got at least 800K there. Yeah. He's got over $1 million.
So the person who's going to lose the most is Mark with almost like double in chips here. Oh, I thought he had more chips than that.
Mark's almost sitting at around. Okay, Mark's sitting at like roughly 1.4. 900K for Curtis. And
yeah, I think it'd be like 3,500 or 3,400 for first. And I'm just guessing. I didn't even see ICM numbers. I would say like you take off like 60% for that 4. You look at 3,600, 25, and 23 or 20 something like that.
So if you're in Monty's position, and I'm trying to like eyeball his stock. He's got like what? I mean 600 and 700K maybe.
Right.
At what point would you say no chop? I mean.
If you only think you can outmuscle somebody, I mean, there's no way.
I mean, if they're offering you second place money, you're taking it.
I'm taking it too, because just the blind levels and you're 3-handed, so anything can happen. You know that, though.
Yeah.
So guaranteed money is better than no money. Listen, I don't care. Even if you're a chip leader, sometimes you take a loss just to make sure you got money coming to you. Because I've seen people, chip leaders, say, "No, don't chop. I'm winning this,"
and
then
be tempted to just
bust
play it out.
Yeah. No, you could play it out too if you don't care about the money. But there's no trophy for this tournament, so. Yeah, that's right. I think.
Because although Monty is short, I mean, it's still playable.
I mean, one double up, 600K up to 1.2 million with a double up, of course. The swings could be real good there, but you eliminate your chance. I've seen this before though. With the equity, you get greedy though. I've seen this before. A player's like, no, I don't want to chop. I got too much equity. And then they lose 2-3 hands, and all of a sudden they're a short stack, and now they have no equity to take home extra money.
Leverage at all,
right. So. Oh, we can do the picture-in-picture. Well,
okay. Yeah, we can recap a few things while we're waiting. No, she's here. She's here. All right.
Oh. That's what I thought. 25.07, 28. Monty's getting the less of the 3, but he's guaranteed second-place money. Mark says no, not enough money for him. He wants extra money. Monty says let's play it out. Okay, so forget about that.
We are no longer picture-in-picture.
There's that greed factor I just
at
talked
this
about.
moment, we are going to play it out. So blood will be shed.
Yeah. for another hand at least. There's some places there's some places that if you say no chop, you can't discuss it until another player gets
knocked out.
eliminated.
Yeah.
Not us. We're friendly. We're like, okay, you guys change your mind?
What do we have, a dead button, I guess? Yeah, because Amigo got knocked
Amigo
out.
just knocked out, yeah. So Todd's got Todd's on the control,
He's on
man.
it. He's on it. He's a vet.
Blinds
He
at
knows what he's
15K,
doing.
30K. And I like the fact that Monty just shut down. That's the thing. I'm going to take my ICM numbers, but you're not getting extra from me. If you don't want to chop, then, let's play.
Monty was the one that said no deal, right?
No.
Oh,
Mark said no deal because he didn't like the numbers that he got for the ISM number, and that's fine. And I'm not going to negotiate. You're not going to get extra. Mark wanted extra money, and that's the only thing you can do is you could try to negotiate it.
What did they – do you remember the exact figure they offered Mark for his stack?
I was thinking it was 34 or something like that because Monty was getting 25 and Curtis was getting 28. So
okay, that sounds right.
Monty was the lowest of the three. Was saying, okay, let's chop it up.
Man, if I'm Mark, I think I'd take that.
Because Curtis only had Monty by a little bit, so that's why the numbers weren't that much different. All in here. Somebody said all in. That's Mark. Wow. Okay. Mark's got
King high flush is a good hand.
Yeah. That doesn't make sense. And then Mark's like, see, I told you that's why I didn't want to chop. I'm taking you all out. Ann says she likes it. Play it on. Let's go. You know what? That's a warrior attitude. I don't care.
I do. You're here to play. You're here to win.
Yeah. And did you just hear Mark just said the worst thing that could happen is I take third place for 1,800. So he's not playing for the money then. Okay. And if my response to that is if you're not playing for the money, let's just get out of here, man. Come on, take the money. Let's go.
Yeah, but the thrill of victory, man.
Then, yeah, that's true.
The thrill of victory. You don't get to play shorthanded very often.
I don't care either way. Whatever fate delivers me, I'm fine with third place money too. So when someone says no to me, I'm now like I'm not haggling. That's the whole point.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither. I kind of like to know. I prefer to know, like, okay, this guy's never chopping at any point. I'm like, then I can just play it out.
Play differently, yeah.
And
Let's see what happens.
Away,
yeah.
Mark going to open the button with ace-8, and Curtis waking up with a monster in the small blind. Ace-king might as well be aces three-handed.
Karma, such a fun thing. And a little bump it up.
Gonna re-raise half his stack.
I don't know how Monty folds at 10-5. You can take the 100K. If you had to think about it, I definitely want to flip.
That's my favorite line that I use when I'm playing live. When a guy's tanking, and after I bet, I'm like, bro, if it took you this long to think about it, you're behind.
Right.
If you have to think about it, you're
no good.
You're behind.
Right. This is fun, folks. I wish I could play. I really do. You know, I wish there was an employee event. You can see how good I am. Just kidding. You know, the funny thing is that you talk a good game, and then you get on an employee event, and you're out of the first hand. Oh, my God. Oh, God busted the first hand. People would love it. It'd be good for ratings.
The question is who would commentate?
The players would, and they would.
That would be cool.
They would just trash.
That would actually be really cool.
They would just trash. Monty's all in the risk here. King Queen versus Ace Jack. Brink 7-3-9. You know how much fun the players would have. 5 on the turns, no good.
That would be a fun night.
Oh, no help, Monty. All right, buddy. Third place. You know, I'd take it with dignity.
For the camera. Shake hands for the camera.
Normally I'm not a nice guy.
He said thank you for the ladder up.
Yeah. That's true.
Monty with a great showing today. Played well all day. Will be our third place winner.
Yeah.
$1,849. And I think these players are going to chop. Now we're negotiating.
He still wants more money. I mean, he's going to take it down. He's going to play it out. Let's go.
He's like, just give me first place money. We can go home.
For sure, right? Wow.
He's like, I'll give you $20. Steffi Mo back in the chat. What's up?
Steffi Mo just in time to see the final two. Go at it. They might chop now. They got rid of the hardest player in the tournament, Monty. I like that hand, King Queen. I'm surprised it didn't win.
Three-handed monster.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Steffi Mo, your hand was shown a couple times. Nobody played it.
I believe we have a deal.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to pay second place $3K.
An extra 500. That's
Heck
what,
yeah.
yeah.
Dude, snap call. If you're Curtis,
I don't know. Yeah.
I think that's. I mean,
a good deal.
I don't. Well, what was the chip difference? I mean, he's
a lot.
A lot. Yeah, I'd take that. I think it's fair.
Okay. Got extra 500 out of the deal. Sure. From a person who said he didn't want to chop earlier. So.
All right. So, Mark will be our official winner.
Yeah. So what's
being awarded the first place money? So he'll be getting roughly $3,600.
Yeah.
Second place will be getting a little bit over $3K.
Right. Just over
Curtis,
3K.
our second place finisher. Everyone
Picture in
played
picture.
well all day.
They don't want to see this.
We'll get to the picture.
No,
in picture
just do the whole thing. It's just us two.
Yep. Where's that?
Lower.
Webcam on me?
Yeah. No. Yeah, there he is. Bang.
All right.
Boom.
All right.
Bow.
Oak, we made it.
Let's go.
We made it.
So the dealer tournament will be
the dealer tournament.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great? And then the commentators, oh my God, it would be so great. Steffi Mo says, good game. It was some great play today. I mean, really top notch.
This was a really good feature table. One of the best we've had in a while.
You did a good job, Brandon. Thank you very much for
commentating today. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you, Ann, for letting us know. We started the stream with probably 20 minutes of dead air.
20 minutes of dead air because we didn't click one small button.
One button that says mute on it. Well, I don't know. We screw that up all the time. But the headsets are brand new.
Oh, these are so
they're
clutch.
Beautiful. So.
They are so nice.
Beautiful. So we talked about this. Tomorrow is a $15,000 giveaway. It starts at 12 noon to 12 a.m. Every 2 hours. You don't have to be playing poker. You just have to have a winning high hand ticket in the barrel for tomorrow. If you don't have any of those, you got till midnight to get one. Those tickets are called every 2 hours from 12 to 12 a.m. So 12, 2, 4, 6 p.m. we're giving away $5,000 cash to one player, but you have to be on property. So just do that. The bad beats at 46. It was hit like a couple weeks ago.
Right.
But we have the progressives, and we have a straight flush to the 8 for $2,700. And that alone, I mean, one hand could get you some real cash. You got anything else to say?
Absolutely no. Guys, it was a great stream. Thank you for joining us. And
yeah, thank you
shout
for
out to
joining
our
us.
tournament director.
Joey did a great job.
And Brandon's running our $10 poker party upstairs. I think there might still be time to get in if you guys
say hi
are
to Brandon.
sick enough to late reg the $10 poker
Right,
party.
right. That's fun. I mean, there's that, and then there's the 300 tournament tomorrow. Won't be on the stream, but I think we're going to cancel the stream just because of the money giveaway. That's more important. And then
we need staff downstairs.
Next Friday, come and play if you haven't made it this week. Come on in next Friday to play the tournament. So,
all right,
until
guys.
next time.
Until next time. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.